I have no idea what happened. I hope I can figure this out. I really don't know. Like, I have no clue. Seriously, I have no idea. I'm hoping this will be fixed. Your channel. Yes, yes, yes. Why is that wrong? I think my like restream just like died. My stream in OBS never stopped. Nothing stopped. It was like 20 some minutes. I'm just like, what is going on? Why is there no one in chat? Why am I showing 0 viewers? Fuck, I have no idea what just happened. Maybe my alerts will be fixed. I restarted everything just in case, but we escaped. We escaped. In case anyone was wondering. Apologize. Let's just make sure like YouTube's looking good. I seriously have no idea why it would do that. Also, it's kind of strange. Like I like reset some of my settings on my YouTube stream, so now it's all kind of messed up. Weird. Just give me a second. I have some things I need to do. Yeah, we're back. Nice to see you. Nice to see you again, Ember. Oh my gosh. Of course. Something weird happens, right? What was I? There we go. That's what I want. Grip, thank you so much. I can now finally hear. I can hear the notifications at least, so maybe it wasn't such a bad thing. Phantom, welcome back. Sorry about this, fellas. I really do apologize. I have no idea what happened. I seriously, my stream never stopped. It just stopped broadcasting it to Twitch and YouTube. So I'm pretty sure it was something to do with restream, which is kind of shitty. Makes me a little worried. Very worried. Honestly. Let's just leave restream open then. And hope it never happens again. Alright. We're back. Abe, I got some +4 movement speed copper plate boots for you and weapon armor if you want. No, I'm good. I don't really take anything. Honestly, I have so much copper shit and stuff I just haven't used. Yeah. I still have so much gear I never touch. Oh. Oh. I'm on old school RuneScape right now. Oh, you're talking to Crip. My bad. Sorry about that. Yes. Yes. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Abe's been here before, and I've done the spiel many times. I felt like there was a strange person to have that conversation with. Alright, we got some gold, we made it out, we smacked the guy with the hammer. I don't know how he missed me, I really don't. Maybe it was just pure luck. I'm guessing it was pretty much pure luck. Wolfbang, I'm not keeping, and we can get rid of... I'm just gonna sell all this shit. I just want to test out Shield Slam a bit more. Seriously, with my 15 minutes I've played already, it's not really... I don't think it's it. It's not something I'm going to be using, I don't think. I don't really know why I'm keeping these arrows on me, but I am. I'll just sell them all. Go like this. Sure. Perfect. Random Brutal, nice to see you. You just missed the stream shutting down. We don't want our junk, yeah. I don't think they will ever be able to make Shield Slam better than Sprint or Second Wind. That's the issue, right? That's the issue. It has been too long, Brutal. Yeah, it has been too long. Thank you once again. I apologize, Notokai raided me with 6 people and my stream kind of died. I don't really know what happened. Ulgarvisk, Cotty, and Crip. Thank you guys. Alright, we'll do one more Shield Slam and then I'm probably... we'll do a couple more. Shield armor value is base damage. That would be almost the same, right? Let's see. That's like 25, right? 28? Yeah, it's 28. I don't really know. I remember I said it should block while it's, for Pavise it would hit like a freight train, true. I remember saying, like, one of my complaints was it should block while you do it. The issue is, the best one to actually swing at somebody is the buckler. At least it feels the most natural. And the buckler has a horrible little blocking area. So it's, like, kind of useless. Like, am I going to be able to block anything this thing got? I'm going to try on one of these mobs. Let's just see. Get one of these out of the way and we'll try on this guy. It comes out slow, right? I have to do it... I think he hit his friend's shield, right? I have to do it well before. Well before, he does that shit. Ocean Master, thank you so much for the prime. Very, very kind of you. We're still at 50 subs, which is crazy. It's really crazy. I have not been streaming nearly enough for you guys. Luckily, we're down to only working one job again for a while. We're gonna try to use it on a mob again, just to see. I want to see if it, like... Oh. Oh, wow. Ah, there, that's... Your idea just got really interesting. So, like, if it did, like, the damage equal to your armor rating on the shield, that'd be a 34 damage, you know? 34 damage... buckler. Start on this guy. I have to do it really early and... Hey, there we go. It works. Didn't hit those really... Okay, fuck off. Gonna get so close to this shit. We took some damage, but it was worth it. No more trees yet. Trees are done. Yeah. Not a lot of people buying Christmas trees after, the 25th. Starts to slow down. We'll kill this bastard. A little ping! Oh, man. Try shield bash with it, still blocks while just holding it. I think they fixed the whole blocking while holding shields. Pretty sure that was in the patch notes, right? I think they mentioned it on the Whole Blind podcast as well. That was no longer a thing. So, truthfully, I thought it was kind of nice. That was kind of nice. Fuck. Let's walk forward there. Or duck, like everyone tells me. So, might get pushed here. We are. Please get rid of him. Please die. It's taking like years. Fuck's sakes. I hear a guy above me. Oh god. There's definitely a guy close. Took a couple rounds on a tree farm myself. The guy who owned it passed away though. He was an old guy. Yeah, the average tree farmer is like 70 years old. 70 plus. So, that's not surprising. It's not surprising. What person from, like, 30 and under wants to wait 10 to 15 years for their first paycheck? And put, you know, effort into it a couple times a season. It's like, I'm gonna go plant this tree, and it's gonna make me a ton of money. Yeah, it's gonna make you money in 15 years. And that's if there's still a market. Craziness. It's the same thing with like apple trees, right? People in the past used to wait like 15, 20 years for like a decent orchard. Now with like clones and dwarf species, you can wait like 3. So. Should heal up. They fixed it for regular block, but I could swear your buckler ate a hit without blocking. Maybe. Haven't played a game in a while. New Skyrim video mixed with Dark and Darker was cool. Should make longer ones. Yeah. I'm wondering about that. Got a rogue out there. We got a ranger here. Let's let them fight for a sec. One guy took some damage. Here we go. Now's our time. Shit. I'm not gonna be able to catch him, am I? Shit! He's just out of my range and I have no... Just a shield. Just a slam. 3 seconds left. Come on. Please. Ooh. We hit him. I can't see him. There. Oh. We literally clubbed him on the top of the head. Clubbed him on the top of the head. Jesus. Oh, he's a miner. Nice. He's Lightfoots. We go check Ranger Boy. I wanted to shield slam kill him. I guess he had a little bit more HP than that. Truthfully, I thought he was gonna die in one hit to the Warmaul. Or the Warhammer. He survived a little bit more. Jesus, look at all this. Oh my god. Here. Not bad. Dashing boots. Is anyone using dashing boots? I feel like they're kind of a strange addition. 10 magic resist? I don't know about that one. How about that one? Can confirm shield bash does not glitch the shield into an active block surface permanently. Okay. Good to know. Gobbo hit the dead shield. Gobbo, like you said, yeah, I thought that was strange. It's a huge... it was like a huge, like, carry through there. Like, he really stretched. I guess we could do some mining while we're here. Getting close. Another ruby silver somewhere. This is so deceiving. It's like, oh, there could be gold here. Oh, there could be. Too bad. I don't really know. I guess we'll do some cobalt. I don't think they'll ever be able to make shield slam good. Yeah. I have my doubts. It's just, I think blocking in general. Like I said, if you watch any of Augustin's stuff, with like the parry riposte on longsword, it's finicky. It is finicky. It's not something that's easy to do. It's difficult with the best reaction time and like perfect server response time. It's difficult. And then you start throwing in a bit of lag, bit of desync. It just makes it impossible to be consistent. Which is why I don't really think they should be adding any more of those parry riposte kind of things. Ever. At least not till they get like Steam servers or something. I just don't have the time for it. And I don't want to go into Discord and read like wall after wall of like desync, this weapon sucks, spam. I know it's coming. If dashing boots have a good move speed modifier, people will use them, but that's about it. Yeah, truthfully, I did a quick look. Feels better since ping lock? Okay. That's probably helpful. I took a quick look at some of the weapons and stuff that was added. Well, not really weapons, but like the MR items. And is it just me, or like, I haven't tried it. But something tells me it's still not giving you a whole lot of MR at all. Like, what the hell happened here? We got here a dead guy. Okay. Sure. Yeah, it doesn't seem like you're getting much MR. Like, not enough. Like, 10 points of MR is not much for boots. The ornate Jezrant thing is still not great. Doesn't have any stats on it. There's 2 escapes with our Shield Slam Warhammer combo. I don't think it's very good. It's just kind of getting lucky. Getting a bit lucky here. Look at this stash. Oh my god, I could cry. Honestly, this doesn't bother me, like having all this stuff. But I know it bothers some of you guys. I know it does. Right? We need to find these stupid daggers. That will help. What quest is that? We just get rid of those at least, right? Okay. I need 1 more. Alright, that is our mission. Because, like, oh, boys. It's getting a little packed. We have one thing of ore. Don't have enough to make... Oh my god. I see you. Stealer. Oh, I can deliver partially completed quest now. Right. Am I good? Did it work? Oh, nice. So we can keep these green lightfoots. Lovely. My hoarding continues. A green buckler even. There we go. You can put this there. We have a bunch of candy canes. We have a pile of copper. Do we have a decent amount of copper? I can make blue lightfoots, I think. What do I got here? I was waiting for a good pair of those just for fun. Alright, let's turn this into... What do you guys turn this into? Ingots? They sell? They used to sell for quite a bit. I'm not sure if they do anymore. I feel like the market's starting to kind of dry up a bit. Other than for, like, candy canes or gingerbread men. For some reason, the ornate Jezran, or however you want to say it, is considered plate. Yeah, true. Yeah. I can't use it. So you can't use it on Slayer? Yeah. Like, they just completely destroyed. It was so disappointing. Like, Regal wasn't great before. So they completely nerfed the armor rating to the ground because it's good on Barbarian. And they didn't want him to have any PDR, basically, or want to reduce his PDR. They give it Vigor, so that's okay. But minus 17 movement speed, not okay. Yeah. I'd rather take the max health from this and when I'm using Slayer. Or even, yeah, padded tunic. What's the other options? This is actually not bad. Like, these copper tunics are not bad. Ornate is kind of disappointing. I was really hoping it was something I could use on Slayer. But I can't have everything, right? Can't have everything. Alright, we need to turn this maybe into... let's put one there. Might be doing some mining later, so maybe we'll keep this for now. I need diluted bandages too, but I don't think these... Alright, I don't think those are what I'm looking for. Not gonna lie to you, I'm gonna die here soon with this Warhammer combination. This is not feeling that nice. Huh. We will go... Yeah, even double it isn't bad if you get... Isn't it dexterity on it? So, it's not bad. Alright, so Shield Slam does block things. Truthfully, don't know what build you ever make it work with. I know, maybe it was random. Might have been you. Random Brutal saying about the buckler build where you're sprinting around like full speed. Where you go like... let's see. You were going Swift just because you wanted every little bit of movement speed you could get. Counterattack, Shield Mastery, and even sometimes Barricade, I think. But often you were going Projectile Resistance. So when you're holding Buckler up, you're moving fast. Because you get the 10% movement speed. Yeah, from this. And if you get hit with... if you block something, you get even more. So that was like something I remember we discussed quite a bit. But I don't know in what scenario you're ever going to benefit that much from Shield Slam. When you could just be smashing them with your weapon. Right? Unless it's like a very telegraphed, like, overhead with the Bardiche, and they have Achilles Strike on, and you need to cancel with the Achilles Strike, and you're like, man, my only option left is let's Shield Slam them. And I'll Shield Slam into that, but the timing has to be so crucial, and you have to be so good with how this functions. Because the timing is like super, like the window is so small. It's so small. Oh shit. Ocean? Nope. Campfire? No. Pickaxe. Alright. We will sell that. Get ourselves a new one. Hold it. So yeah, the window's so small on that Shield Slime, it's crazy. And I see you, Mercy. It's very, very small. It's disappointing. The goat is back? Yeah, no. You're not the goat. Not yet. We do have like almost 1,200 followers, which is crazy on Twitch, or 1,135. Never thought I'd see that. It's been a full year, like a full year. So a year ago, around this time, I was looking at my first YouTube video and thinking, how the hell did that get 20,000 views? And it was literally like a super low quality, low effort video, because content was so like dry for Dark and Darker. There's just nothing. Such a new game, right? But at least it's usable now. At least it's usable. Yes, you're right, Mecha. At least. Meme build with 2 Rangers is probably what it's good for, Mecha. Yeah, you're probably right. It is usable. But yeah, from that point on, I made like so many just bad YouTube videos trying to figure out what YouTube was. I still experiment like almost every video with stuff. Some of them I know are like, okay, this one will be decent. Like people are probably gonna like this one because it's very like content driven by the game. I like some of the other stuff I mess around with. Messed him up. Max health, I'll take it. Let me know if you guys experience any audio issues or anything. I had my stream just completely crash at 20 minutes for some reason earlier too, so I hope that doesn't happen again. It's very disappointing. Pop check? Being, welcome back. Yeah, well, after this game, my friend. I remember you, don't worry. Two strength. Okay. This guy's shooting at anyway. Do we have all those on? Yeah, we do. Man, that swing is so satisfying. The third and fourth swing that swing and that swing are so satisfying. So nice. Exciting. Yeah, so that's what I was discussing earlier. You can move pretty damn fast with Buckler out. I'm using like a slower weapon, like I could be using Arming Sword here, which is a little faster. But you can move pretty quick with Sprint Buckler. Smathers, nice to see you. Everyone's popping in. Am I gonna do another Skyrim mix with D&D video? I probably will. Yeah, I had a lot of fun creating that video. I learned a lot more about YouTube. I spent a long time, like, just learning how to make a video like that. I watched a lot of videos. Okay, so here's what I was looking for, too. I was trying to find, like, other content about other, like, unique fantasy games that was, like, more story-driven. And it's really kind of hard to find. There's, like, a few Fallout series I watched. There's, like, a couple of Skyrim videos that could fall into that line. Nothing really, like, a series that had me interested. So, Shield Bash is brutal, yeah. It's just like, it's so degrading, it feels like, when you, it's fucking war pick thing. When you hit someone with Shield Slam, it's like it's a hit right to their soul, you know? It's like right in their soul. They're ashamed. Like, the person got that close to them, they'll Shield Slam. They get hit by Shield Slam with, like, which, like, they never see. So then they feel just a little silly, because they're like, what is even happening here, and why am I dying? So it hurts them in multiple ways, like emotionally, physically, it slows them down so they can't really get away, they start to panic. It's kind of like a shock to the system, but anyone that is good will just start swinging at you. That guy just got himself cornered. Another guy to deal with here. Nice. We're gonna smack this guy's fucking toes off. Where is he? Take it.
Halt, who goes there? Drinketh not.
Like that weapon switch? Oh my fuck, we gotta use some call traps. Oh my god. Holy. This guy, I knew he was close because they were still throwing shit, right? Nice. How was everyone's Christmas? It was good. New video is awesome. Thank you, Smathers. It was probably the most time I've put into any video I ever made. Maybe other than the first few when I started learning YouTube for like the first time. I put a lot of time into that video. It was like a huge risk. I knew it was not going to be like 20k, like 100k viewer kind of thing. Like, fuck, I'm in such an awkward spot. It's something certainly different. I was hoping I could hit just underneath this. Nice. Perfect. So I think I'm gonna make another one. I think I will. I just have to find a good story. I'll think of something. It's like also YouTube doesn't know where to send it. It's like this isn't really a Dark and Darker video. This isn't really a Skyrim video. It's kind of like uncharted territory for YouTube as well. You gotta take those risks sometimes. Yeah, no, certainly. It's fun. It's fun experimenting. I feel like not enough people experiment in the Dark and Darker community. I want to see the content. It's difficult because like there's only so much content in Dark and Darker. Like, what can you do with it, right? That is the difficulty. But as this game grows, more things get added. I want to be able to take the content in like many different ways. I don't want to just be like one thing, kind of one track mind, I guess. Always like the stories are cozy. Yeah. Yeah. It was fun. It was just super random too. I didn't really plan for all the milk stuff. It was just thrown in there. The guy literally hates milk drinkers. We had to kill all those miners. It had to happen. There's nothing I can do about it. Skyrim decided for me. How about crafted gear only? That could be cool. I kind of like the... Okay, come on. The axe to the knee, yeah. I kind of like the copper ore a lot. I couldn't believe that he said that. That was just a line from the game. I did nothing. There was no mods. I just walked over there and he said that. It's like, what the fuck is this? How does that happen? Twitch and YouTube are oversaturated with the meta content. Golden gear, yeah. I'll never have golden gear, I don't think. So I can't really make that content. This guy's name is Scabs. Oh, what a gross name. Scabs the lizard. Jesus. He almost took the last one. Is he gonna die? We're gonna witness his death. One thing about normals, you can actually watch other people play once in a while. Imagine. Is that thing coming down? Please. No, I don't think it is. It's free. Copper Red Lizard 2.0, that'd be cool. The last time someone experimented in Dark Community, we got Crystal Sword Fighter. We don't want that. Crystal Sword Fighter. Oh my. Is it even possible anymore? I feel like the thing that made it so possible was Adrenaline Rush. And Adrenaline Rush has kind of been nerfed. Okay, so we keep surviving. With this whole shield slam thing, so... Oh, it's the last one I need. Nice. We can turn in a quest at least. Crystal Sword Fighter was a lot of fun, and I feel like it wasn't horrible at that time. The issue, and a lot of people have been saying it, you need really good range options. And Crystal Sword Fighter, you basically just turn into like a bow slinger, and then really weak up close. You're not in a lot of melee engagements with plate anymore. You're really not. I miss spectating in HR. Nice to see you, Sir Lancine. Surviving comes with your skills. You're pretty good at this game. The last couple of raids, we've been doing okay. Truthfully, I might have played... I think I might have played like 3 or 4 hours tops past week. Maybe a week and a half. So we've been kind of slacking. I was playing a lot of Skyrim, just messing around. Seeing what I could create. Running out of space. Someone say Crystal Sword Fighter. Interesting. Just get rid of this shit. Oh my god, we have no space. There was a time where I didn't have any secondary weapons, like any backup weapons. So I had to buy a bunch of shitty weapons just so I could run Slayer Fighter in normals. And I wanted to try Warhammer, so I bought a bunch of those. Bought some bucklers. Pretty shitty arming sword. I have a purple one. Yeah, I do. Nice. We haven't been doing any questing, really. I don't know about you guys, but truthfully, I just don't care. I really don't care about the questing anymore. What the fuck? How am I not be able to fit this shit in here? Come on. Please. Nice. What's this one? Feathery foes. Kill cockatrices. Okay, that one we can do. That was not horrible. Let me get a cape out of it and 10 lockpicks. I can never use lockpicks either. Alright, let's stow this. Oh man, we're out of baggies. Inventory management. I was tempted tonight to just start a whole new class. Like, or play on one of my, like, lightly geared ones. Just to test out Shield Slam, because I wouldn't have this problem. It's just so much managing my inventory. Horrible, horrible rolls. Let's see. Additional memory capacity. Oh, wow. So this isn't bad if you're actually a magic person. It's not bad. You have 3K. You could get the other tab. My bad, you have it? Yeah, I do have it. I'm back from Christmas now, but I'm itching to play Baldur's Gate. I know. I know. Baldur's Gate was a game that I played like 60, 70 hours and was like so entrenched into it. So excited. And then Dark and Darker came out. And I just had to. I just was so invested in this, right? I have not touched Baldur's Gate since Dark and Darker come out. It's such a horrible thing. It feels so bad because I know how good a game Baldur's Gate is. It's just too good. The thing with Baldur's Gate is you can literally play however you want. You can create your own story. You can do whatever you want in that game. It's so free. It's nice. Okay, let's see. Let's go with this. Sure. Just feel like you're at a disadvantage now if you don't have Lizard, which I don't think is a good either. Sometimes you should give it a try. Crystal Ball Slayer might actually be a sleeper build now. Okay, yeah. I did a video on this a while ago. 2 weapon damage. Is that actually adding any weapon damage now? Do we know? Do I need to test it again? Because before, it wasn't actually giving you any weapon damage. You were doing the exact same damage. I had a short sword and a long sword, or an arming sword. I used it. There's no stats on the short sword. I think 1 physical power, which wasn't giving me any more damage. And then the crystal ball wasn't giving me damage. It does now. I've heard they've fixed it. Okay. Interesting. So we get minus 15 damage. Plus 1 weapon damage. Plus 3 magical damage. So this would be how you do... This would be the new Crystal Sword Fighter, right? Except the craftable legendary one. Oh, God. Iron Mace. Ah, so close all the time. Like, so many things are just, like, almost perfect with this game. It's like, yeah, they fixed it across the board, except for the really, really awesome legendary one that you can craft, and it'd be hilarious to use. It doesn't work. Like, oh my. Needs testing? Yeah, maybe we'll have to. Does a green give you... I wonder if a green, if you don't... Because you're getting, like... You'd hope you'd have... Whatchamacallit... Additional magic damage, right? So that crystal sword we just got might not be bad with the magical power. But you're also getting magical damage. The magical damage only works on spells and shit though, right? It doesn't actually add magical weapon damage like this. Magic weapon damage, magical damage are two different things. So the only benefit you're getting is the +2 weapon damage. For 15 movement speed. Not horrible. Still don't know. What would you run with it? An arming sword? So you'd have like a... You know, you could get a... What's my purple arming sword? You get a 35 damage arming sword. +3 weapon damage. Or something along those lines. You have like a 37... Oh, 38 damage arming sword, and then +5 weapon damage from Slayer. So you'd have... Get some pretty solid damage. Oh, crystal sword's two-handed. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's my bad. That's me being dumb. Right. That is the problem. Thank you for that. I was dreaming, like big time dreaming, because I was like piecing it all together. I'm like, man, this would be so cool, so magical. Crystal ball, you have the magic sword in the other hand. It sounds so awesome. Right. That's impossible. What could have been? Yeah, so that's the thing. Crystal Sword Fighter. Oh man. You're pretty much turned into like a bow user. And then the reach on this is even worse than Warhammer. The first two swings, like it's really, really close. So if you're in melee combat, which it doesn't happen much anymore, really, once you get into ranked or high roller. So you end up just getting blasted. And if you're wielding anything that's actually benefiting your crystal sword, like the Templar armor, you don't really have decent armor rating. You have no projectile resistance on this stuff. So you're slow. And melee range is not good. And melee right now is kind of bad, honestly. Yeah. It's a good way to take advantage of plate if you have a whole bunch of additional magic or magic power, yeah. Which you might find a set like that. Like when? How? Let's just quick little peek. Let's see if we find some plate with additional magic damage. Like or something, or magic power. Item class, item property, because I imagine it would be forever to find a kit. Magical damage bonus, what else? Magical power. I feel like it'd be like incredibly difficult to find. Item, fuck, I just reset it all, I think. Plate. Yeah, I did. Magical damage, true. Let's even just do magical damage bonus. What else? I had it all here. Magical damage bonus. Willpower. It'll give me Templar armor, basically, repeatedly. And magical power? Okay. What do we got? Templar armor, so... Yeah. Moon Skull. We got Will and 2 true magical damage. Alright, so we got 2 pieces. I guess you got Barbuda Helm. But if you're... Even all this stuff, like... Barbuda Helm isn't giving you much armor rating. It's one of the worst ones. So, you're pretty vulnerable. And it's very rare to find additional magic. You mainly want willpower? Yeah. Yeah. So you'd go willpower and then your armor rating isn't that high. So it's kind of tough. Oh, Solo Howling Crypts. In a while. Let's do this. 250 yeah. I know. Yeah. Good for using bad gear, basically. Yeah. Solid crossover video this morning, and see you stream tonight. Hopefully your Christmas was good. And yeah, it's nice to see you. Big F. We had a big F earlier. Our stream just died. It's kind of scary. Will does fuck all for magic damage now. I suppose they nerfed it, didn't they? But they kind of nerfed Crystal Sword Fighter too. That was the only way you got any decent damage from your sword, and you needed a really good sword. From green to purple, you get +2 on crystal ball. It caps out at +3 on legendary. Considering you can't get +3 weapon damage on your offhand anymore, it's pretty good. It also scales with headshots, yeah. That's why weapon damage was always broken, because it scaled so well with headshot damage. So if you had like a plus weapon damage recurve bow or even longbow, it was +3 weapon damage and crazy, crazy rings the whole way across the board of weapon damage. Like you just get deleted by one headshot. They nerfed it? Yeah, they nerfed willpower's bonus magical damage you get. I don't know what the curve is now, but magic power bonus I think is nerfed from willpower. Yeah. Basically, they try to nerf cleric and wizard, I imagine. See if we can do this. Fuck. Timing's so hard. Okay. Okay. Come on, do your thing. Okay. Ouch. Field slam. You have to be like really good with the timing, which I'm not. Isn't there like a death sentence down there? Good campfire early. It's not really a point not to. It's not like I have second wind. Oviano. Ovanio. I don't know how to say that. Thank you for stopping by the chat, and thank you for the follow. Ovano? Warlock seems good in solo play, but not teams in my opinion. Walk with Buckler is the best in slot. He stepped on a pebble, I must have, yeah. They're comparing it... Okay, I think someone said they were doing 10 more damage just by using blue crystal ball. They're comparing it against a short sword, basically. It might be your best option now, just for flat damage. But comboing is still technically better. Might have to do that. But then you have to take Weapon Mastery, right? So you're losing like an okay perk. I feel like I'm at a huge disadvantage in here without a range option. That's kind of scary. Fuck, the range on this is horrible. Alright. I heard somebody over here. Isn't there like a skeleton champion and shit down here? I haven't been here in a long time. No problem, been watching YouTube vids for a little while. I figured I'd drop following quick. Thank you. Thank you. I've been slow on the YouTube lately. Oh my god, the range is fucking me. There we go. Gotta get this Warhammer dialed in. Don't go down the stairs. Yeah. I had that ingrained in my brain from like playtest 3. Don't go down those steps. It's not worth it. So, I don't think I've ever gone down there since. Maybe if you have a team, you clear some shit out. The first swing is really... It's not even... It's short, but it's also like the crystal sword where the hitbox is kind of in a weird spot so quickly. So you're like thinking it's gonna sweep into them. It comes out so quick. It kind of throws you off. The crystal sword comes out real fast. And it can be kind of deceiving. Okay. I don't know how that one missed. You hit... See how often you're hitting the sour spot? Weird. You can save spot champ there? Yeah, I think you go up the stairs, right? G-spot? Yeah. Pretty sure you stand like on the stairs and look down on them or something. I've seen people do it. But when I first started playing, I didn't know those G-spots, so I just avoided it. Weapon Mastery, Combo Attack, Slayer, and Dual Wield is my setup. If you're using recurve bow, you're going to be using the Weapon Master anyway. True. I do like recurve bow on fighter. On the stairs, I think so. I think that's where one is. Does anyone use Regal? Like, does anyone use this anymore? The Vigor is kind of nice. Do barbarians run it? I feel like they should be, right? Almighty Wes. Killed some arming sword. go underneath. Thought I heard someone over here, so we'll go this way. Yeah, there's a ledge up. Get up on it. Okay, yeah. Thought there was a ledge. I still like Regal. Okay. It's nice they added vigor to it. I feel like that's what the old Jezerant thing needs, right? Somebody eluded this. Alright. Here's somebody. Where did this man go? Oh, look who it is. I think it's a Slayer fighter, honestly. Oh god, this isn't good. No, Castellan. I think he had him close. He had Adrenaline Rush. I give him credit. Usually, you see a second wind and they pull back. Hammering Sword, recurve. Get some gingerbread cookies. Is it the same guy? It is, yeah. He out-damaged me. And we're using Shield Slam, so it's kind of tough. He's doing Weapon Mastery, though, so... I feel like this is like a pretty good Slayer setup. Castellan has gotten a lot better with the recent buffs. He didn't have some bad stuff. It was just like all white. That Arming Sword is really good though. Arming Sword, 29 damage Arming Sword in normal lobbies. It slaps. Dual wield, Adrenaline Spike. Adrenaline Spike, I think he would have procced that too, right? Cool. We hit him with a Shield Slam. Not much more we can do. And we're just getting outranged. If you're talking about the room I'm thinking about in Crypts, you choose the champ by sitting on the ledge next to the stairs. Yeah. Exactly. Alright, so... You guys are saying doing this, right? Crystal Ball. Let's do some messing around. We're gonna have to update the old thumbnail. Let's see here. Okay, for final thoughts on Shield Slam, it's still just super meme. It's still just super meme. Like, you really think I'm gonna be able to take the time to acknowledge when that guy with the Arming Sword is swinging, when he's using Adrenaline Rush or whatever? He's dodging back and forth. He's like dodging in and out, and I have to perfectly time my Shield Slam so that it like hits his weapon and hits him. It's almost impossible. Almost impossible. So, I don't see how, like, it gives it a little bit more, like, it's kind of neat, it's kind of fun, but I don't see how you pull that off consistently. I don't know in what world. Weapon Mastery, what else did you recommend? Slayer combo, attack, dual wield, and weapon mastery. You're taking combo attack. Interesting. Interesting. With Crystal Ball... See, I usually take projectile resistance over combo attack. Plus magic weapon... I know, Danny. Plus 5... Like, plus magic weapon damage would be so nice. Also, isn't it, like, always been the go-to method for, Ignite Wizard? So... You can just be blocking, then Shield Slam while still blocking. True. Yeah. Yep. That'd be nice. And there's a huge, like, swing time on Shield Slam. Like, I'm loading that thing up for a while before it connects. So it's not a fast, like, you're hitting them right away. You gotta time it pretty well just to hit them with it. Yeah, so Crystal Ball is, like, the go-to for Ignite Wizard. So that would also increase... Would that help or hurt Ignite Wizard? Probably hurt them, wouldn't it? They probably want the magical damage on Ignite, not the magical damage on their Rondel Dagger, whatever they're using. Alright, let's mess around with this. So 25 damage, we're gonna take a backup weapon. Just to see how much one weapon damage. It's not gonna be much, but who knows? And then we may... See, I'm kind of, like, I don't want to go into high roller, but I may do some testing. Because my high roller right now is in Pathfinder, and I mean just in Pathfinder. Like, we're one game... I literally got to Pathfinder and then stopped. Because I knew I was running out of time. Using a combo attack is better on Slayer, and if you're using something like an arming sword, that extra bit of damage may hopefully put someone over the edge. True. Yeah, it's definitely your best damage option. I just find with all the range in the game, projectile reduction or resistance is like constantly helping. The problem is 10% from 100 damage headshot. You know, you're blocking 10 damage. It's okay. It's okay. Still gonna die pretty damn quickly to projectiles. You're not wearing any plate. We'll try this, we'll see. Yeah, I stopped high roller right at path, like, I just said, no, I'm done. Rogues, like, I took like a week off, I think it was, or maybe 2. And then, by the time I started playing high roller again, it was just like full purple and gold, like unique gear. Just rogues and PDR fighters. So, 2 things that are very difficult to be successful against with Slayer Fighter. Yeah, very difficult. Alright, let's try this. Let's see what happens. Oh, shit. I still have Shield Slam on. Fuck's sakes. We're gonna switch to Shield just to Shield Slam somebody. Alright. 52. 50. Yeah, I always thought 1 weapon damage was like 2 damage, right? So... makes sense. 7 at the end. Yeah. 3 damage on the final swing. I have an alt parked at Voyager. I don't blame you. It's, got really grindy. It's not something that... It's not something I felt like I wanted to dip into every night for like an hour. It just didn't feel that rewarding. Which is kind of scary. Like, it means a lot of casuals are probably a little tired of HR too. The grind in HR just isn't fun at the moment. Haven't touched the fighter since playing HR, my secondary fighter, or my other characters now, yeah. Yeah, just park one where you want it and then just mess around on your alt accounts. Doesn't Lizard get 15% headshot damage reduction now or something? It does, yep. It does. Let's see. Headshot reduction. That's because I'm a Lizard. Yep. I got 13 points into Pathfinder, then never went back into HR. Yeah. I heard Jay mentioning on the podcast, it was like the least he's ever cared about high roller, which is kind of crazy. I feel like that's kind of progression, though. Just, I feel like naturally, he's going to care less and less about high roller. Yeah. Like, even if high roller is in a good state, I feel like over time, that's all Jay played for so long. It'll probably get less appealing, regardless. Now we're feeling quick. Jesus. Okay. Crystal ball. Let's see how slow we feel. This could be good, honestly. A little bit of weapon damage isn't bad. And upgraded? Nice. 22 damage. Someone was also mentioning you can get like 170 damage or more on your 3rd hit of Castellan if you're a rogue out of ambush and stuff. Nuts. Is that a blue light? It is. The Ranger. Rooster, nice to see you. It has been a long time. Welcome back, man. Yeah, Jay kind of raged, I guess you could say, at the game today. This was, I think, the podcast was last night. He was pretty mad with the patch, like, pretty, like, the most negative I've seen about any patch. So, coming for this guy. smashed him into that wall. It was kind of funny. I haven't played on this map at all, really. This was the old HR map, right? For the longest time, it was like untouchable. We just cartwheeled him into the wall. That final stab. Okay. I feel like I should not have got hit there. Range meta is getting really old. Much prefer buff ball. Yeah. He's upset with the current state of the game. He was really upset with the whole rotations, like the map rotation, which surprises me. I didn't think I'm a solo player, solo casual player too. So I didn't feel like rotations were a horrible change. Really didn't. What's this guy doing with 2 campfires? We're gonna use one of them. You're going to hell? Maybe. We can go to hell. Sure. I've only been there one other time. Literally, I've only been in hell one other time since EA. Never go there. Having a battle pass? Just makes me not want to play. Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. I love the rotating maps, but for trios and people questing it, it's probably been more or less a negative, yeah. So the trio people certainly got hit. Probably thought you were Warlock? Maybe. Yeah. Maybe. We have a bow, we just don't have any arrows. But I guess we get 8 arrows, which isn't bad. It's a pretty huge change just to surprise people with. Yeah, true. It does change things up quite a bit. Very, very quickly. Overnight, the game is completely different. Might have won. Shit. Oh, he's right there. Fuck, I didn't know what that was. I thought it was a dead guy. Knew that was coming. Well, does rage last longer than... Oh, fuck me. This isn't good. Need a breather here for a sec. I wanted this. Throwing knife worked okay as well. The ladder there? Supposed to be using crystal ball. I kind of fucked up my... Accidentally switched. Didn't really mean to. Wait, is that him over there? No. It's PDR fighter right here. Crossbow boy. It sucks we have a shield slam. If we had adrenaline rush, I'd feel way more confident about these fights. It really sucks we have that. No heals, no adrenaline rush. Ponder thine orb. Yes. I'm kind of getting camped here. A PDR guy here. We'll get crossbow bolted and reset us back to half HP. Oh, fuck. Can't believe he hit me 3 times there. We're gonna get crossbowed, aren't we? I knew it. I don't know how he caught me. He must have only had like the 1 piece of plate on. I thought I was getting away. He hit me so many times. Jesus. Like, if I don't take the 2 hits, I think we're fine. I can't just get crossbowed 1-tapped. Armor sword reach, I know. It's crazy. I thought he would have his shield up, but he just didn't. So I was like, I could have just shot him in the chest again. Or just not used the bow. He kind of held on the bow a little too long. Unlucky. Where'd Barbarian boy go? This guy. He is scared. I want to see if he kills this PDR, though. I do want to. What, Captain Meta? Yeah. Is that me dead right there? Is he sneaking in? Oh, that's the rogue I killed. Oh. I see him. Is that a cleric? No, it's him. This guy just sneaking around. What a snake. I can't really play Plate Fighter. It just bores me a little too much. It's really good and strong, and you do feel comfortable. Like, it is like a comfortable feeling. If I have Adrenaline Rush or something there, I feel like we have a different outcome. Look at this. Oh wow, the damage was like nothing. Must have hit him in the toe. Literally did like 20 damage. Sneaky barb, best barb, yeah. I've been kind of interested in trying Barbarian. It really surprised me. Here we go. That's a big hit. That's another big hit. Just gonna land the last one. Too late. Now you've run out of time. Oh, reach. Oh man. Oh. What was that? Get hit by an arrow. Another crossbow. Another crossbow fighter somewhere? Looks like it. Oh, Bard. Interesting. A lot of people are saying Barbarian's in a good spot, but like, how is it? I don't understand what's changed. Like, you have no real range options other than Francisca's, and isn't it impossible to buy them unless you level up your trader? Thanks. So I feel like that happens a lot. You know, you probably thought you were a warlock. Yeah, okay. Between the rotating maps and RNG, it took me 11 days to find a single item per quest. It's definitely okay. Yeah, Arcane Armor was saying it took 10 hours to kill one Lich because they never got Lich King. On top of getting to hell with a really good duo partner. Crazy. Crazy. Over 10 hours for one Lich King kill. Range meta. I feel like the range meta has just gotten worse. So how has Barbarian gotten, like, better? I don't understand. Solo Barb, maybe? Like Sword is in a great spot? Okay. I can see that. Copper. Okay. Iron Steel, thank you so much. Hugely appreciated. Lots of resubs tonight, which is very cool to see. It is nice to be back. Very, very nice. Maddie, welcome back. My issue with Barbarians is a bit too one-dimensional. Always love playing them, but it definitely can get boring. In the quest that you need 10 Ghost King kills, I won't get finished before the end of life with the current system. Yeah. I still need 10 Lich kills. I haven't done any. I haven't done any of that. I literally said from day one, I'm not going to invest my time in that. It just doesn't seem... It just seems horrible. It's even easier now that they've done the rotation thing. But even that, it's just like, it's too much. What quest is it? Armor quest? Yeah. 15 Lich kills. So that potentially, if I get as unlucky as Arcane Armor, and he was playing with Soapy, seriously Soapy for a bit, 150 hours, so that I can craft like the final sets of gear. That is nuts. Any Battle Pass knowers? Is there free earnable stuff up in there too? I don't know. I don't know where's this Battle Pass talk coming from? Don't get me wrong, as a solo player, I love rotating maps, but we definitely need a compromise so quests can actually be done. And people can play the map they want. Yeah, I feel like it's a rushed test. We'll have probably some changes soon. Truthfully, I don't mind it. It doesn't faze me, but I'm not questing. I really have kind of given up on questing for that reason. It feels too finicky, time-consuming. I don't know, and I feel like a lot of casuals like, oh, Being, I don't know if Being's still here, but he always wants to know player count. A lot of people have kind of dropped off because they won't ever craft or use. Exactly. Yeah. Questing was fun for like a couple weeks. A lot of the early quests on certain vendors are not bad. Things are kind of exciting. But then you kind of hit this wall. And it's just like, oh fuck, I need a troll pelt. Or, this one isn't a troll pelt, but this one's not bad. But killing direwolves to find pelts is one of them, isn't it? There's a whole bunch of things that Wisp is hella annoying. Super annoying to kill Wisp. This is just RNG, random bullshit I haven't done. Because I haven't been paying attention. This is all hell. which I don't go to until maybe now. We'll start going to it with the map changes if I have time. And what else? Goblin, this is basically just random. Haven't really found many of them apparently. And Troll Pelt. Some people have told me they've killed Troll like hundreds of times and not found it. Like, why would I want to do that? As soon as I hear that, I'm like, I'm just out. I just don't even want to attempt it. If you flip through the player list, it's mostly one region keeping the game alive. Yeah. We need the new map and some adjustments. What? Yeah. So it's really sad because Taylor, I would love to level up Taylor, but I just not really interested in going into hell right now. I probably will before wipe. We'll do some hell runs, maybe finish this stuff off. But if you were a solo player when this wipe started, these were a fucking challenge. It took a lot of time. So, yeah. Interesting. They just need to tweak some of them, that's all. New maps should breathe a little bit of life back into the game. Yeah, new map's gonna be amazing. I feel bad I get the pelt after 8 on my rogue, 2 on my fighter. That's crazy. 50 plus kills are struggling. I've seen people get like 150 or 200 kills and not get a pelt. Bad. I get 10 troll pelts out of 100 plus attempts, but still wasn't able to find enough pelts. Oh, wolf pelts. Yeah, wolf pelts are another bad one. People might be mistaken the high roller rank system for a battle pass. Like it's, oh, okay. Yeah, I see what the battle pass comments. This right here. Yeah. Not really a battle pass, but I don't know, like, we're a month into wipe. Do you guys really, oh, why am I red lizard? I do need to change that. We're more chill lizard today. Red lizard is like when we're just going killing. Today is kind of just for fun messing around. Today is more fun. Let's see. What was I doing? Fortune teller? Yes. 10 gold isn't bad, honestly, for a alternate option. Usually I'm spending like 25 gold. For like a white, yeah. If there's even a short sword in the shop. So this is giving me 2 extra damage. And really, I'm not moving much slower. I'm actually moving the same speed as Warhammer short sword. No. Short sword got a increase, didn't it? So I'm actually moving faster than Warhammer short sword. Interesting. That is kind of neat. I don't mind that. I'm starting to see why people have suggested the crystal ball again. Some of the recent changes is starting to make sense. Isn't the troll pelt a 2% drop rate? I think Thalor was saying Scully Champ has a 5% key drop rate. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, he's probably not wrong. I trust him. He's knowledgeable. He knows what he's doing. He's a Slayer guy. He's trustworthy. Runes. Nice. At least now you can turn it in stuff as you get it. True. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like a lot of that whole turn in as we go is like a lot of those quests are done for me. Campfires, the bandages, what else? The leather caps. There's some other stuff too. According to Reddit, it's 450 average wolf kills of 4 pelts. Yeah. Not really what I'm interested in doing. Because, like you guys have kind of said, HR is kind of strange. It's not really a place I'm going to spend much time in. So why am I doing those quests again? Oh, so I can craft items that I can only use in HR? And the cost to craft them is like, what? A shit ton of gold? So it's super costly for me to keep funding kits to even make use of those vendors. So it's like, okay, what percentage of the player base is actually using any of those craftables? Like less than 5%? Maybe 1%? So you're competing against people that are like uber rich, play the game every day, have the best items in the game, craftables and shit. while trying to get these quests done. Like, I don't know. I'm running out of time. Or I've run out of interest in doing that. Lost interest. Trap disarming kit. Has anyone ever used the trap disarming kit? Gold gear usage is super low. Yeah. So it's like I'm gonna grind 15 witch kills so I can use that one time over 3 months. Day one non-stop grind to keep up. Yeah, that was always my fear. And it was worse before. It was way worse before. Like, now it's not so bad. When gear gap was like, way different, it was horrible before. Now it's not as bad. But it is kind of like, as the player base shrinks, it gets more and more challenging for new players. So, it can be frustrating for them. Look at that guy over there. See that? Are they fighting, or are they just fucking around? Looks like they're fighting. See weapons drawn. I'm going in. Oh, I fucking... Guys! Someone's gonna remind me here. I can't keep Shield Slam on another game. Someone's gonna take my streaming license away from me. Oh, what's happening here? What's that? Why was he crab walking? What the fuck was I just seeing? Interesting. Don't even need Adrenaline Rush. I want to use Adrenaline Rush. It's my new favorite thing again. Kind of giving up on Second Wind. It's too boring. Everyone's using it. I can RP and... Shit, I'm bad. Gotta go for the headshot. Of course. Fuck, I just missed his head. I'm dead. Just missed his head. I think that kills him too. Yeah, it would've. Son of a bitch. I need Adrenaline Rush, we just win. If we have a skill we can use, we win. Remove Shield Slam. I know, okay. Now we're gonna remove Shield Slam. We invested pennies into that too, and we wasted all our pennies. Shield Slam, Adrenaline Rush, we just chop into pieces. Don't have to be so passive. Alright. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Crystal Ball is not horrible. I thought I was gonna notice the movement speed a little bit more, but I guess... You know, 25 movement speed to 15 is quite a large change. It does feel pretty good. It is very, very weird that it works and, like, is beneficial to Slayer Fighter, that it's, like, a build option. It doesn't seem like something naturally you should be able to do, but, it doesn't seem horrible either. It really doesn't. Especially with short sword nerfs. And the fact that when you're doing the whole combo thing, you're really invested. You can kind of space yourself in and out of combat more when you're just doing one swing. You don't have to all in all the time. Adrenaline Rush, thank God. Weapon Mastery will keep on. We'll do this again. I like runes. Jay hates runes, apparently. I learned that last night. Absolutely hates it. I need to hit bow shots, too. Crystal Ball Shield Slam should do magic damage. Oh, man. And, like, shatters. Like, shatters the crystal ball into their face. That'd be cool. Runes is the Ranger map. That's what everyone hates it. It's Rogue and Ranger, yeah. Is Victory Strike still kind of weak? Yeah. There's been no Victory Strike changes. It's kind of sad. Victory Strike, my first ever, you got the Slammer build, Slam and Hammer. Yeah, we were running Shield Slam and Warhammer to start, and it's tough. Pull from. It's just really tough. Feels like there's so many disadvantages that other classes can just don't have to worry about. Like, you don't... Why punish yourself? Shield slam when you can just run second wind. Get free health. Victory Psych. Victory Strike used to be one of my favorite skills. I thought it was amazing when I first started playing this game. But really what was amazing was just longsword. One thing about it is everyone's gonna see you in the darkness, right? See if I can get a bow shot this time. Oh, he moved. He's running Slayer too, right?
Hey, yo, are you friendly?
Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Here to do quests, man.
What quest are you doing?
Right now, those goofy daggers. Those rusty daggers. You're not gonna shoot me.
Rusty, I don't have my bow out. No, I'm not gonna shoot you. Okay, first question here. You really gotta sort that out. Just take the stiletto and put that in your offhand. I cannot watch you use a hatchet in your offhand. It hurts me. Especially with Falchion. Even the stiletto. Just take the stiletto. No, you're so slow, man. You're so slow. There, that looks better. Thank you.
This is gonna work. This is better than a hatchet.
Well, you're just a little faster, yeah.
All these, give it a shot. Thank you.
These Christmas discount buyers. If you build for big strength, physical power with high damage weapon like Halberd or Falchion, you could do some serious one-hit damage with Victory Strike. Yeah, that's how I would. Only way you'd make Victory Strike work. Only way. And like Halberd used to be pretty good with it. At least I thought it was good. I seriously thought it was weapon damage, but I guess it's just like physical power. So even still, it's only increasing your physical power, which is kind of shitty. It's a bug. I would love this. I'm like, truthfully, I'm a little disappointed. When they were doing like the whole perk rebalancing patch, you guys remember that? Everyone was super. Oh, he needs these. Yeah, we'll give him one. Fuck, where'd he go? I seriously thought they would hit more perks. Oh, I found you a dagger thing. I'll drop it in 1 sec. It was like what'd we get, 1 perk change? It was not, what perk was it? Adrenaline Spike, yeah. So Adrenaline Spike basically got a little buff. I'm like thinking like, man, we're gonna get Shield Slam changes, we're gonna get Victory Strike changes. It's gonna completely change the way we can play fighter. It's like, oh yeah, you can put Adrenaline Spike on now, and it will do something sometimes. And then Taunt. We'll give Taunt some MR. Just so that the people that never use Taunt continue to never use it. Did we test Shield Slam? We did, yeah. It does work. Like, Shield Slam works like everyone's saying. I just don't see how you're ever gonna make it, like, functional for your silo. It's honestly a horrible thing to try to run all night. It's fun for like 10 minutes, and then you realize you're just gonna take a ton of damage, you're gonna be trying to time blocks constantly, you're gonna be in people's face where they're just chopping you to pieces, and you should just be running Slayer, or PDR. That's it. Yeah, so it's kind of a shame. Breakthrough would be such a fun perk if only it had more use cases. I know. More player CC once Shrewd drops might be useful, maybe. Backseater, yeah. Feels like there are a lot of things in the game they need to go over and polish. Again, I do think they should focus on that more than addition of new things. Maybe I'm sounding like super like Dewey Downer. Like hating on a bunch of things tonight, like just things I'm not enjoying, but personally, I still love this game. Like, there's still a lot of things here I enjoy. I think a lot of the recent changes are like hugely positive. I need these. I keep forgetting I need those. It's just like, it's just kind of fun to talk about the little tweaks that could be beneficial. My biggest worry is always that like the new player experience is like the game needs to be enticing, like really enticing for casuals as well. I truthfully don't think Iron Man should really give a damn too much about the leaderboard or any of that stuff. I really don't think they need to work. I don't think it affects enough people right now. You know? HR is kind of weird, and with the whole rank system is just kind of weird to me. So it's like, the people that are really playing HR all the time, are they even enjoying it, or are they just doing it for the clout? So, kind of leaves a weird feeling when it comes to leaderboard. I'm truthfully surprised, leaderboard's, like, still going strong. They said multiple times there wasn't going to be a leaderboard when EA came out. So, like, there was going to be a massive change to leaderboard. We had one, like, tweak to leaderboard, and it's been basically, adventure points, which is something they already had, and, like, the whole treasure collector one, which is what they had in EA, or playtest. Everyone I know runs HR until they get the skin. Yeah. Sadly, that's pretty much what I would recommend if you're just trying to have some fun. Truthfully. It's early access, and they already want to... Oh. You get an upgrade. And esports. Maybe 5% of the game cares about it? Yeah. And a lot of the end game content is like... The only people using like the end game content are those like 5%. Because it's like very, very challenging to get through all the questing to get all the gold and craftables and stuff. I feel like by that time most people have already put the game down. Right here. Alright. We got the high ground. I kind of want to use this Bardiche, but I feel like it's a bad idea. Fuck, I just threw out that lantern. He tried to run. This is why I love Adrenaline Rush. Ooh. Purple hat with vigor. Interesting. Ranger hood with +2 vigor. Has anyone been selling any gear? Like, do people still sell gear? I haven't sold gear in a long time. I remember a time where I used to be able to sell green gear for like 50 gold. That still exists? Card stuff sells cheap. Yeah, I haven't sold gear. I just vendor it. Like, what's the point? What's the point of waiting around? It get even like harder to sell stuff. Bardiche is good if you get the positioning. I always love Bardiche because of the block, but I feel like blocking is just a very niche thing. We gotta kill this thing, so let me check something here. Dishonest Steve. Oh, Steve, you're kind of fucked up. We do need to get a cockatrice kill. I'm gonna make sure we're good. Lowest I sell anything for is 150G. Any lower and it's like pointless. Okay. So you're selling like really good items and that's it. I don't really mess around. I haven't messed around selling anything. You get stuck in here, right? I want a golden goose. Oh, for fuck's sake. I forgot about this. Oh, bastard. Can we get a golden goose? Like golden egg or something? But it's not like, maybe not like something you kill. Like something, I don't know, a rare spawn. A golden goose. drops an egg. Calcium with +2 damage still sell. We needed that for a quest. Dexterity, physical, okay. Damage bonus. This wasn't a bad run, honestly. Considering we're just kind of talking. Messing around. Always sell blue or higher. People selling green, but haven't really seen them sell, yeah. Green item market is dead. You can flip gear now, the economy is finally stabilized enough for it to occur. Interesting. Remember Lord Collector always saying the economy was so like hit or miss because I remember his comment was they could literally change something like an image of an item or something, or something not relevant at all to like stats, and the market would go have some crazy leaps and bounds. Like they could write in like we changed the attack animation on Viking Sword, and it would just like drive the Viking Sword prices all over the place. They just go nuts. So it was kind of funny to always see that with every change, the market just goes like, look at all these blues. This guy was looting. Jesus. 160 gold from a normal run. And some gear and meds. Interesting. What's the purple hat sell for? It's so weird streaming and actually being warm. It's like warm in this room right now. I had one stream so far in my house. This is the second one. And like I'm starting to get a little too hot. It's a problem. My PC is a little too warm. My PC is a little too warm. It was a good thing out in the trailer. Now it's a bit of an issue. I'm gonna need like a fan or something. We need this for a quest, so I can turn this shit in, right? What is it? No. Oh, I can turn those in, but I don't really want to. No cockatrice. Nice. Nice. Right, that'll make some room. Excellent. Let's just do a quick... Let's just do a quick, check here. Straw hats are always dirt cheap. Let's see, are there any straw hats out there? Does anyone even want straw hats? They're not really the best in... What happened to the trailer? A moose attack. Trailer's still good, it just got super fucking cold. It's weird, it hasn't been that cold since. But there's a couple nights where it was like -15 and stuff. And like -10. So my monitor is actually like... My monitor is a little bit fucked up. I let the whole, the winter's been too warm, like crazy warm. Like, it would be so cold when I first turned my monitor on, it would, like, screw up the screen, and it would do all this weird glitchy shit I showed you guys one time. And then there's a weird, like, screwed up thing on the left of my monitor now, where it's like a weird, like, it's like someone pressed on the screen and left, like, a weird dent, so the pixels are all kind of fucked up. Yeah, so it was starting to ruin my monitor. Someone told me in chat that was what was gonna go first. So I couldn't, it got so cold for a while I couldn't do it. Fuck, what am I doing with this? Yeah. Okay, I'm selling it. I don't even care if there's a quest for it. We have so many meds. Mainly from people just like donating them to us. Excellent. Alright. Now we got the issue where I took the green one out. I really should just kept that one. I should just toss that one before I left. We'll sell it or something. Not gonna lie. This feels nice. I'm starting to enjoy this crystal ball stuff. Henry Cavill of Dark and Darker is back. Thank you, Paul, sir. Thank you. I bare fist fight moose. I'd win. Moose are pretty fucked up. They're very dangerous. Bard is basically a dead class right now in terms of player base, so hard to sell anything they can wear. Yeah. Bard has been like a dead class since the first, like, nerfs after Din of Darkness shit. Because there's just so many, there's so much gear available for Bard that's Bard only. So there's like 3 different hats they can buy. I feel like you live in my neck of woods, central Alberta? Nah. No, eastern Canada. Central Alberta, but imagine like the climate would be similar. Yeah. Bro's so dead, I cannot complete my Santa quest because none of... Oh my god, I don't even want to talk about the Santa quest. What do we got here? We need one more Warlock. Oh, one more Bard. Damn, we're getting close. And this is worth a lot of money, isn't it? Didn't realize I was that close. I thought I still needed like 4 Bards. Better than I thought. Alright, so we're basically just playing Slayer Crystal Ball now. One sec, I'm gonna update... Testing Crystal Ball. I should do this more often, but I never update, so people come into the chat and think like, oh, where the fuck's Shield Slam? And this idiot, well, this idiot being me is doing something different. I just never really pay attention to it. Honestly, updating the YouTube one, I probably should. What's Crystal Ball do? It gives you, weapon damage, which actually works now. Kind of nice. Glad you're enjoying Crystal Ball. I think it's quite good fun. It is not bad, yeah. What is this, blasphemy? You're not gaming in the Arctic Frost room? No, I'm not. It was worth it, okay? Like, the way I see it, I invested like, it's probably like $2,000. And a week of time renovating that trailer. And then some tools, so like probably like $300 or $400 and registration and shit. And then a week, like literally like 8 hours a day for a week, making it usable so I could stream out of. So I didn't die of like inhaling too much mold. And I used it for what was it, like a month? So I got my streaming kicked off because of that trailer. I did not make $3,000 back. I might have made like 10% of that. But it was still fun. Fun as hell. And like we had some of the craziest streams ever in that trailer. We got raided by Jay a couple times. We had devs in chat. We had all kinds of crazy stuff happen. So it's definitely worth it. That was $2,000 well spent. Even if things like just never go past this point. You know what I mean? I always said, if it ended in that trailer, it'd still be pretty like a life achievement. I can be like, damn, that was pretty freaking cool, man. And it's thanks to you guys, so thank you. It's 30 gold each per candy cane. Can anyone give me a rundown of slam testing? Yeah, so Shield Slam, still horrible. Wouldn't recommend it. It does block people's swings, but you have to be so good with it. So freaking good with it. It's horribly hard to use. Like it's a struggle. It's a real struggle to make it function well. So yeah, I'm gonna edit the title as well on YouTube just for all you people. Slam into Crystal Ball. Yeah, so it's just really difficult. Anything blocking is really difficult, I find. Very, very difficult. Glad to see you back. Nice to see you guys. Dude, gingerbreads? Yeah, the anthill was live. Oh, the ants, man. That was crazy. I should have live streamed me renovating that thing. That was fucked. I remember ripping the ceiling tiles out, and ants were like falling on me. Fuck. Last thing I expected when I bought that trailer. Way more work than it was ever supposed to be. Supposed to be like, buy it, park it on my lawn, stream out of it. Did not end up that way. What you're saying is you have the soundproof camping capable of streaming content from. Are you sure? You are sure for sure on a list now. Oh, soundproof camper capable of streaming from. I'm not on a list anywhere. It was kind of terrifying out there sometimes, not gonna lie. There's always a deer like screwing around right outside the trailer. I'd come out after streaming, my legs would be like all fucked up and like stiff and sore and stuff, and then I'd be like stumbling outside, take a leak, and a fucking deer would jump out of the bushes and take off through the woods. It scared the fuck out of me. Multiple times. It's not really soundproof. It's just a trailer. Honestly, my neighbor could probably Well, he's pretty far away, but... Bro, you live in Narnia. I had 3 raccoons on the lawn last night fucking around too. Little bastards. Came home from like Christmas stuff, and I forgot to lock up the chickens. I thought they're all gone. I seriously thought it was over for them. 3 raccoons just playing around right next to the chicken coop, and it was wide open. Giant door, wide open. Nothing died somehow. Not sure how. Maybe they're just lazy, or they're just very well fed because they've been into my garbage for like the last 2 months. But they left the chickens alone. Yeah. There's a nice trailer, any snacks inside. Little bastards, eh? Little bastards. I actually love raccoons. Not gonna lie. Oh, you shot. I think raccoons are so smart. They're like mischievous, they're horrible, like they do some really bad shit. They spread rabies. I get it. But they're pretty freaking cool, man. They're pretty cool. Is this guy gonna come down or what? The little thumbs no one talks about. Yeah, their handprints in the mud and the snow looks so strange. Such a weird shape. Like an elongated, like, human hand. Yeah. But, pretty comical. They are very comical. So, just for a little bit of trivia, just share with you guys, like, a lot of people think that they can, like, they wash their food and stuff, right? They don't actually wash their food. Maybe they're nice raccoons? No, I'm not gonna let them in my house, Mackie. Trash pandas are very adorable for not committing murder. Yeah, I can agree with that. But they actually just have, like, a bunch of receptors on their hands. So it's like another type of, like, tasting. Or it's like another sense. So when they wet their hands, it activates this, like, sensory organ in their palms. And, they basically can smell and feel, and, like, everything gets, like, everything improves. And it's like their sense of touch becomes, like, crazy good. In terms of it's like a buff. They get a buff from water on their hands. So you always see them putting their hands in the water. It's because they, like, they get a little rush off it. They used to be like, what? They used to be a river species. So they developed that or something a long time ago. But everyone always says, yeah, they, like, wash their food. It's so funny. It's like, no, they're not washing their food. Quit it with that bullshit. Did I ever tell you I used to work with alpacas? That's pretty cool. Don't they, like, spit on you and shit, though? Or those llamas? Do alpacas do that, or just llamas? I've always been super intimidated by llamas. They do, like, the right in your face. Across the fucking enclosure, like, 40 feet away, this fucking llama can just snipe you in the eyeballs. It scares the fuck out of me. I hate them. It's like, I am not going to a petting zoo to get fucking spit on by some ugly-ass llama. Not happening. I avoid it. Man was a savage. Yeah. So you're telling me they have shitty attitudes as well. Yeah. The old llama. We're on someone's trail here. Where'd he go, though? He didn't open any of this. Why the crystal ball? Yeah, so crystal ball now gives you weapon damage. It never used to. It actually does work. We tested it a little earlier. Used to say weapon damage, but never actually gave you any. But now it's working. So I'm getting +1 weapon damage, which is on a headshot 2 damage. It's increasing my arming sword damage by 2. Which is kind of nice. You can get it like +3, I think, with a blue, someone mentioned. Maybe +3 is the max you can get, which isn't horrible. A green can give you give you 2 to 3. Okay, a green can give you 2. did. He went for it. Fuck, I'm dead. Fuck me. I find it so silly sometimes, longsword. Like, I find it so silly. Switch to longsword, throw a block up. I got him. I win. It's so crazy. Like, he had no idea where I was swinging, he was just hoping, right? Happens all the time. Especially against arming sword. It always clangs into it. There's almost no way to get around it. It's just like, well, I lose. When you hear that clang, you lose. Yeah. Have you ever seen Animal's Placenta? It's super weird and strangely durable. Yeah. I have. I've seen a lot of cows give birth, and let's just say the placenta is supposed to go back into the body, and one cow it didn't. So we had to, like, stitch it back up and, like, push it back in. Kind of thing. That was the cervix. Well, no. The uterus come out. Placenta comes out. The uterus come out. We had to stitch that up and push it back in. Yeah. Not good. Oh, wow. Look at this. Found one on the ground. An animal placenta. Yeah. Anyways, it's a bit of a crazy story. Not a fun story. I've seen a lot of crazy shit. I have experienced a few crazy things when it comes to animals. Yeah, so it came out. Not a great place for that to be. Let's do Crystal Ball. I'm liking Crystal Ball. Not gonna lie. I have been enjoying it. I feel like we can win that fight easy too. It's just, you swing into a longsword, you take the risk. It's like 50-50. Is the guy gonna throw it up? Or is he just gonna stab you? And longsword, so he's actually, what, he'd be moving, he'd have like minus 30 movement speed, so I'm moving like a little bit slower with my weapons compared to him, but he has some armor on. So generally, we're pretty close to the same speed. They buffed the longsword. I think the longsword needed a buff. I just, I've never been a huge fan of the whole parry riposte thing. Like, I've never really been a big enjoyer of it. It's kind of like a gotcha moment, like, oh, gotcha, you're fucked now. See you later. There is some skill to it, but I feel like it's a lot of, like, just randomness. I learned so many disgusting things in the stream. I've sent milk drinking references, etc. I start talking about uteruses and stuff, and like 15 people leave. Crazy. I also think it needed a buff. It did need a buff. Yeah. I felt like longsword was a good weapon. Like, 1 second. I have to make sure I let my wife know that everything's good here, because she's this is like the first time she's been away from the house after having a child, so. Not like away from the house, but like having a night out, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah. I think it is the best it's ever been. Yeah. Yeah, it is definitely. 30 movement speed. Longsword, like, there was this time where longsword was really, really strong, even if you didn't parry riposte, because PDR fighter was just so good. You could run longsword and just chew through people. Crazy. It was very strong. Yeah. It had a really good swing speed, like decent reach. And over time, as range has become more and more aggressive, movement speed's been capped and stuff. Nerfed still a lot of classes. Longsword just kept dwindling. No one was really like using melee as much anymore. You didn't really have as many opportunities to use parry or riposte, so it was kind of like just slowly depleted. It definitely needed the movement speed change. Yeah, if it's not going to have like a good on-hit slow when it's attacking, it needed more movement speed. People get so confused Yeah. I think it's gonna catch on, truthfully. Slayer, Crystal Ball. Like, do you think you... Okay, is the minus 15 movement speed worth the 1 damage? Like, do you think you can dodge more attacks with the 15 move speed? It's a good question, Billy. Basically, don't think of it as minus 15 movement speed. Think of it as minus 5 movement speed. Or actually minus 2 movement speed. Because if I was using short sword, it would be minus 13 now, is it? Or minus 12? And if I was using a Castellan, it's minus 10. So it's only minus 5 over those options. So what you're actually getting is plus 5 weapon damage from Slayer, plus 10 action speed, and then plus 1 weapon damage. So you're getting plus 6 weapon damage plus the action speed because you're running, because this procs Slayer and dual wield. If I was doing sword and shield, I am subtracting 6 weapon damage, 10% action speed, but getting more PDR and more armor buffs. This is like as much, probably max damage build on fighter you can get, I would think. If you're trying to maximize on hit, like 1 hit damage on fighter, I mean, you could go a victory strike, sure, but adrenaline rush, arming sword is probably your crystal ball or whatever you want to use in your primary, even falchion, maybe warhammer. Probably your highest DPS. The combo with short sword is still very good, DPS wise, but true. I completely forget your Slayer fighter that it counts as secondary, I should say. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's only really minus 5 over what I was using. Victory Strike active, my first hit with Crystal Ball Slayer does 104. Jesus. So what do you, like what, are you using a blue Crystal Ball? And then probably a purple arming sword? And you're using Victory Strike. That is so rare. I need a bard kill, don't I? I need a kill. Falchion? Nice. Falchion's definitely king, really. Nice. We got the bard kill. This poor Timmy. I needed it. Sure. This guy's got like an RP name and everything. Shorbington. Interesting. I hear steps. Maybe it's just this guy? Oh my god, how do we not get hit there? I'm being blocked by these little bastards. How many hits are they gonna take? Did I miss a milk story? I was feeding my ants. No, no milk stories. No. Just, birthing stories from cows. Yep. That's it. Nothing too exciting. Maybe some talk about raccoons and their hands. What else do we cover? Crystal ball a little bit. I don't know. I was like, I haven't been around like, feels like I haven't been around Dark and Darker as much. Has there been any like big news stories? Fuck this guy go? I thought there was a goblin right on me. Been like anything exciting. There's been a couple patches, but I feel like pretty status quo, you know. There's been no like tournaments. Nothing really majors happened. The map, there's been no news on the map. I feel bad, kind of. Yeah. I felt bad about that one. You could see it in the white of her eyes, like, didn't really have a clue. Whoops. I really need to be killing. What do I need? A warlock. Yes. I was feeding my ants. Okay, do you actually have like an ant farm? It'd be kind of neat. You guys ever collect like ants, put them in a mason jar, and watch them dig tunnels and shit everywhere? You guys ever do that as a kid? And you drop in like an ant from a different colony every once in a while, and it's just like mayhem. Shit hits the wall. I used to do it all the time as a kid. Fucking rogues. Perfect. I'm loving Adrenaline Rush again. Oh god, it feels good. It's so speedy. I miss my Arming Sword. I miss Dark and Darker a bit. It's been a while since I've just gamed. Yeah. My. Wow. Purple. Goblin ear as well. Fuck yeah. Look at this shit. He was fucking... He was ready for a long journey here in these caves. Bissington. Get the pickaxe. Shit. Shit. Get rid of this. Drop it. Wow. Nice. I just fostered them for the winter? Okay. Outside of things, the Landmine Rogue being more or less back, as far as the community is concerned, really hasn't been a whole lot of notable news. We need another, like, new skin, like dwarves or something. That would get Reddit all excited again. Do you think, like, dwarf skin is coming soon? I feel like it should be. We needed this. Alternate escape is open. I'm gonna have a peek. What else we got? I really want to kill a warlock. I'm not too worried. I got a full inventory. With the new map, yeah. Because those skins are making Dark and Darker Iron Mace money. Oh, here's a fucking warlock. This is what I needed. This was the moment. Oh, there's this guy out here too. My luck, I would have ran into this guy first. He was right across from me. I was thinking about going to this health shrine too. Silver coins, I heard, are worth dollars now. Turn silver coins into silver ingots. They were sold for 150 each. Why are people using silver ingots? Any reason? Oh, I can turn in these goblin ears, can't I? Nice. That's a nice little change. That was another really crazy run, truthfully. Since we did this quest, what's... Wait, treasure... Cockatrees, okay. Maybe we'll do some duos. This will give us something exciting here. Oh, what's that sell for? 35. Oh, I thought it was gonna be way more. Silver does more damage to the dead. Unlockable crafts? Yeah. I know you can use it for weapons, but you don't use the ingots for weapons. Right? You use the ore, or the powder, I mean. This must be for, like, some of the legendary stuff that... Yeah, no, I know the powder. What would be the point of a silver ingot? Something I haven't unlocked, apparently. If the dwarf skin does drop and it's not possible to make them resemble Chucky, I'll die a little. You unlock ingot crafts later. Okay, yeah. Makes sense. Could dwarf skin be less movement speed? That's a good question. I don't know. I do not know. It all depends. It all depends on how short they actually make them. Because if they're just like a little bit shorter, like more like stocky, they don't really need to be a lot shorter, right? Like if their head's like at the chin of this lizard, they might not need to go too crazy on some of the changes. But if they're like half the size, they might need to be careful. Yeah. It all depends. Honestly, either way, I don't care if they implement them. I really don't. This is meant to be a fun game. I don't think it's meant to be like super high PvP esports FPS shooter. So why the fuck can't they introduce dwarfs? You know, the more shit like that, the better. It'd be so much more fun. This game needs more people taking it less seriously. Yeah, it just needs to be a fun game you can jump into, have a laugh, destroy some people, jump out of. You want to get invested, you get invested. But I don't really think it needs to be like esports ready. Double we need to get rid of as well. Shit. That was quite a run. A lot of gold off that guy. We have quite a bit of gold now. We've gained like 600 or 700 gold tonight. Weird. Just from normals. I'm just kind of messing around. Like, truthfully, I'm starting to feel like we're just getting back in the groove of like streaming a bit. I honestly can't believe I did that many nights in the trailer. That tired. Looking back now and like, oh my god, that was brutal. That was a fucking struggle. External damage is really good right now. Yes, I heard about this. 27 damage on a blue. It's pretty freaking wild. Damn, I don't have one in here to look at. Let's go to trade and see what we can find. I want to see what they're like. I don't remember, like 27 damage plus 2 weapon damage, wow. If I could run this and it'd be as good. It'd be very good, honestly. Huh. That would be crazy. That's even not that expensive. 150 gold for plus 2 weapon damage Castilian, so it's giving you pretty decent weapon damage on your arming sword. And I'm guessing like you'd probably be hitting for what, like 50 or 70? Your last hit wouldn't be that bad. So if I do that, I have to play high roller, which I think I'm gonna make. Like if we do this tomorrow again, I think I might just go like a full new class. Or we just do like runes high roller on this class. Or duo high roller. Sorry, everything's changed now. We just roll like duo Q high roller and just see if we can survive. Yeah. Because I do want to burn some of this stuff, but I don't want to be in this situation where I'm like fucking around with Pathfinder and just ratting around trying to make sure I don't lose Pathfinder. So I was like, I need to maybe make another class where I just screw around, get it to HR. We could use Krell. Get him into some HR gaming. Interestingly enough, I did find a Phantom Flower on this guy. Yeah, because I want a class just to mess around with. I don't want to do it on this one, unfortunately. I'm late to the party, but I main longsword and think they should nerf the parry damage now that they boosted the weapon damage and move speed. Tanner, I'm pretty sure Augie has been saying that for a long time. He said it'd be really nice if they nerfed the parry damage so they could balance the other stuff, the other parts of that weapon better. It's like, it's a suggestion he's been making for a long time. So, I think a lot of people would agree with you. It probably needs to be nerfed. It is crazy how much damage they take. They do. Alan Crypt solo. Do some crypts. Third hit's big? Yeah, I heard it's really big. Like broken big. Holy. Kind of crazy. We'll do one more with Crystal Ball and then we'll switch to something else probably. Or do a new character. I'm really tempted to try Barbarian. Maybe we'll save that for tomorrow night. What are we doing here? Yeah. The base arming sword, 52 damage. Oh, I should have grabbed that. His little tongue. He feels so upset. He's pissed. He's fair warning with the barb, they have the worst starting kit. Yeah, I am aware. Do you kiss your wife? Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes. How was your holiday? It was good, Arrogant. It was very good. Agreed, right now the longsword is a sleeper build for how oppressive it can be. It makes super unfun to fight against. It's just crazy. You know, they're dancing around, moving like crazy, and then they catch a parry and you're dead. Yeah. It was good. Yeah, like we did a lot of traveling on Christmas, like visiting a lot of family, so truthfully my favorite days are always like Christmas Eve and then Boxing Day. Because I feel like I actually get to be home for those days. And with a baby, like with like a 7-month-old, traveling around is just like I only went for headshots. Traveling around is just difficult. It takes a lot of effort. You have to plan so much more shit. So, yeah. I felt like Christmas Day was, like, extremely tiring. I got basically a bunch of clothes, some socks, underwear. You know, typical stuff people buy grown men. Nothing too exciting. I got a new trimmer for my beard. Which is basically the exact same trimmer I had from 2013. So, but like an upgraded version. So I got like a new shiny trimmer that I've used for like 10 or 12 years. The exact same one. Nothing different about it. How much milk did you get? Okay, here's what pissed me off. I didn't get any eggnog either. Drank a lot of milk. But I didn't get any eggnog. Fucking, store was sold out. So mad. I was gonna say, he's right here, isn't he? Okay. Little bastard. He went for it. I give him credit. He scared the fuck out of me. Boxing Day is such a weird name. Why not Unboxing Day? Yeah. He had some stuff on him. All these throwing knives we got. Oh, that was the arrow we hit him with. They're gonna load that one back in there? Nice. Isn't there a sweet spot, like a spot in here you can... I think you can jump on the torch. Someone told me, and you can kill a wraith. I might try that. I also have a 7-month-old. Any outing is a huge ordeal. Yeah, it's just a long day. Christmas Day was such a long day. I look forward to the time where I'm just like, we can make the decision, we're just staying home. And if people want to come see us, great. Crystal Ball Warhammer, probably not bad. We're using Army Sword right now, and it's pretty decent. I think I can jump on that, can't I? Fuck, I thought I could. I did this before. Oh, not with the lag. What the fuck? I swear this is possible. Is it not? Am I messed up? Crystal Ball's been good, honestly. It's not much different. You're basically just giving up the combo. You're not sacrificing a lot of movement speed, really. With the short sword changes and what else? You got Castellan. Castellan's probably your better option now over short sword. Even though the combo isn't quite as nice. I do want to fight this wraith. I just want to be in a nice spot to do it. Not really in a, like a little cornered hallway. I thought for certain I could jump on that. Barbarian main for 3 separate occasions. They're good fun but lack range. Yeah, you basically need axes, which... 3 movement speed over short sword. Also, Castellan got a nice little damage buff. Here's another guy over here. I know is the second I pull this wraith, someone's gonna come in here. Yeah. I thought there was something on the floor there. Shit. The lady. Hey, he's getting attacked by a spider. The lady barb. His turn. Oh fuck, he hit me. Oh, it never gets old, man. Oh, it doesn't matter. PvP in this game, like when the ragdoll, after you smash someone like with your weapons, and they ragdoll across the ground in front of you, it just all the like intensity of like the roaring, the shouting, you're throwing stuff back and forth. It's just so funny. It's just it's satisfying as hell. Yeah. Up on barrel, then on ledge. Okay. Big skill, nice to see you, by the way. Are we safe? Cheesing it. Oh. This isn't good. Not a fan of this situation. Now I could have just got my bow up. I would have been taking some hits still. We can kill this wraith. I can kill a wraith. Let's see here. I can kill a wraith by itself. I just gotta dodge side to side. Sucks the balancing is usually raising or lowering some values. They just need to rethink some concepts from scratch. Yeah. Someone getting beaten by rogue short sword. Short sword's still good, I think. I don't think it changed enough to be considered bad. Maybe this works too. Oh. Like right through his little. This is nice. I don't mind this. It's kind of cozy. You can dodge quite easily against Wraith though if you're playing Slayer Fighter. Just gotta make sure you're rotating the right way. I feel like that's useless. Now, Skeleton Champion's a different story with all this shit around. Oh. God damn it. Oh god, this game. What was he doing anyway? Sanctuary, he judgmented, still gets clapped by the old Skelly champ. How do you even get him up there is my question. What is he doing up there? He's on the barrels. Interesting. Just started popping off, killing players, and the total shock of all the game play, just lighting them up was great to see. Yeah, it's such a crazy experience. Think of your first few Dark and Darker games. We got lockpicks here. It's been a long time since I've used lockpicks. I don't fuck it up. Interesting. Oh, yes. I'm gonna say, if we kill them, sometimes you can kill them before the arrow damage hits you. It's kind of nuts, but it does work. You get lucky like that sometimes. We're gonna get this one too. Look at this fucking bow. Okay, please. I missed it. I was waiting for it to come later. Fuck. Oh well, 1 for 2. Shit. My ultra focus wasn't good enough. I always expected to be later in the thing. I never expected to be that early. First couple games, Dark and Darker, there's nothing quite like it. Can you sprint jump? Yeah, that might help me some. I want someone to come in here so that they fight this thing, but maybe we'll just kill it. Maybe. Son of a bitch. This is an interesting one. I don't want to. Oh, there's two of them too. Fuck, I have too much shit. Locksword. Lockpicks! I feel like I don't have time. There you go. I'm gonna die here, aren't I? Get some bandages going. I think there's a cleric. Yeah, there's still a cleric over there, too. This is when you need second wind. Do we have a campfire? We don't. I really expected everything to be aggroed here. What am I seeing? Is that a warlock? Oh, I need a warlock kill, don't I? Maybe we chase him into hell. What do we got for meds? Fuck it. I've been to hell in a while. You could totally see how hooked they became. Yeah, it's one of those games just... Oh, shit. Looked like a cleric? You might be right, but I saw the health potion on his hip. Does cleric start with a health potion? It was a cleric, wasn't it? Because warlock has like the weird skin unless you're running... And that's like an elf warlock. It's probably a cleric. I'm trying to think. Oh well, we get the hell run. They have like a weird face, so. Measurement's 420. Sorry I missed your follow, by the way. It was a long time ago. I apologize. Had the armor perk on. That's a cleric? A cleric perk? Okay. I haven't played cleric in a long time. Shit, I thought the other cleric left. The one I saw at the start, but it must have been him just hanging around. I think a couple people went, the goth kids, yeah. I should have noticed that. I saw the health potion and it threw me off. But this is good, because I, like, never play hell. We've got an inventory of just junk. This is what I never do. That's literally could be a Thanos. Alright, buddy. Alright, buddy. Jesus. Yeah, that's always tough. If that's a nightmare one, do you just run? Is that the option? You just get the hell out of there? What am I watching right now? You get chopped to pieces by an axe skeleton. Fighter armor sword crystal ball. Yeah, it's actually working again. And by working again, I mean you actually get the weapon damage from crystal ball. And they took the movement speed penalty down to -15. So you're only really getting -5 over Castellan. And so if you're running Arming Sword, Crystal Ball, it's the same as Falchion Castellan for movement speed, right? So, I've only been to hell literally once since EA dropped. It's, never really a place I've been to that often. Centaur on the right. Yeah, I remember seeing this as a centaur room. Oh. Why is he, like, so shiny looking? Why does he have such a weird color? Anyone else notice that? Is that normal? Demon bat below the bridge. This seems like a horrible room. Like, not a good room at all. For what I'm trying to do here. Ruh-roh? I know. Cheese on the stairs? Okay. By cheese on the stairs, you mean stand somewhere down here. Great room? Really? Your left? Steps? Oh, fuck. Oh, the steps right there. Okay. Right there. Ah. I want to kill this demon bat. So... How hard is this? What do I need to be ready for? Come here, you little bitch. Okay. What the fuck is this? Am I dead? Oh, hell. Please. That's such a horrible thing. Oh my Christ. The fucking the wings in your face make it impossible to see. Like impossible. I killed one. I'm happy. I knew you could dodge him like relatively easily, but I wasn't expecting not being able to see that much. I had no clue when it was attacking. I think it's mostly audio cues, maybe? Kind of go off of. Always drop garbage? It seems to drop absolutely nothing. Yeah. You guys said on the steps. There's a way to cheese the centaur. I think we're okay for now. I'm just gonna try to find a portal. Okay. Hello there. I think there's more in this room though, isn't there? There's no way it's just one skelly. Real sneaky. 3 archers? Okay. Skelly champ as well. Interesting. So you guys are saying there's a spot to cheese the old centaur. I'm gonna go back and look for it. Farm the room? Okay. Like 1 HP. Actually, I didn't even check what I got for a ring earlier. I think the loot's kind of trash here. 2 additional physical damage. Not bad. There's steps, right? You guys... Yeah, right here. This is what I thought. These steps, so you lure them down and then just kill them from these. That's kind of nice. Doesn't seem too difficult. I don't think we have time, though. I do need to kill a centaur. Farm the room. I don't even know what's in this room. Oh. Okay. Okay. He's literally in my portal. Okay. Alright. Yeah, maybe another day. Maybe next run. Okay, so you can jump on the altars, or... No, jump up on the altars. Okay. Makes sense. I feel like every room has a cheese spot. I just don't know. Oh, is this guy gonna go for this? Hope he does. I don't know, there's no way he's doing boss, right? He's just sitting in this room for now. Not the healing shrine. Altar jumps patched, I think. Oh. But you can jump on the shrine. I feel like every room. It's all about the cheese on hell? Okay. What's this guy doing? Divider type mini walls. Yeah, I feel like there's just like a huge learning curve with like you play the modules a couple times, you learn every room, there's a certain spot you stand, you swing, you know, there might be a couple rooms that like this room looks. You got lucky there. Like if a Nightmare Skelly spawns in here, you're in a top spot. Well done. Because there's Goblin Caves that has that like one Nightmare Skelly that can spawn. Can spawn like underneath where the two lion's heads are, and like the health shrine and the Goblin Mage. And that is a horrible feeling when he spawns there. Like really horrible feeling. Basically an inventory of junk. Nice. I think we just get rid of that as well. But we did go to hell, which is kind of nice. I haven't been there very often. We got our first, what is it? No. There's a quest. Taylor. Our first demon bat kill. Skeleton Mage I've only killed 5 times, because there's none in Goblin Caves. The water sprinkler longsword skelly is the worst. Huh? In New Zealand for Xmas, all the best to you and the family on data roaming, so can't stick around. Nice to see you, Logix. You have been pretty much here for every single one of my streams. Very, very kind of you. Enjoy New Zealand. I would love to go to New Zealand. I think it'd be cool. They have lots of cows there. They have lots of outdoor cows and pastures. Open to the public. The things. There's one in the middle of Goblin Caves. Yeah, that's the one. Wait. Yeah, the longsword skelly in hell does a lot of a low attack spin move. Interesting. Thank you. 2-month sub hype.
2-month sub hype 2.
Nice, Zeologics. This is why you gotta watch Wilson. Yeah. We're just messing around. Oh wait, I can turn these in. Surgeon, right? Almost have all the bandages we need as well. Alright, we're making some progress on a few things. Truthfully, I'm not really focused on... Like, if quests just kind of happen, like, things just kind of fall in place for questing, great. But truthfully, I'm not that enticed by trying to complete it all. The one I would like to get, though... There is one. Which one was it? Is it armor? I thought I could do the armor one if I just farmed gold for a while. No, not the armor. Maybe Woodsman. Woodsman wouldn't be too hard to get this one. Logix with the gifted. Thank you so much, man. For mimics, you farm crypts. I farmed ruins because it has a mimic spawn that's guaranteed in one spot. Weaponsmith, that's the one it was. Weaponsmith. You're right. This is the one I want to get. I'm just going to deliver those to get them in my stash. Okay, so we need 15 more. Maybe we do some mining. We try to focus on some gold mining, so we just play runes for a bit. Whether it be like trios, duos, whatever, we'll play some runes. Tavern Master gets you the 4th stab. Okay. Interesting of note. And we'd only need, like, what, one more Warlock kill? Yes. We can get that, too. That one's kind of fun. Thank you so much, Logix. Enjoy New Zealand. With the very unique accents and a very unique part of the world, truthfully. Yeah. It's a lot of gold to give to vendor. I know. I know. I just wanted to see what can happen. Crypt says hallways with 4 mimics guaranteed. Yeah, but at that time it was like 1v3. I thought I had a better chance in ruins. We do need a bow. If we're gonna do this. My FPS gaming has been pretty minimum lately, so I'm gonna miss with the bow, as you're probably noticing. Can't even take our green ale in. And then we'll just play ruins, whatever it may be. Trios. Well, this should be kind of hectic. We'll try it. What do you guys think? Success or fail? Could be a tough one. You get better 2 weapons the more you invest, as far as I know. Yeah, you also, like, someone was talking, I think it was Phantom Banshee in my YouTube channel at the time. He makes a lot of money just crafting divine weapons. So he's just a crafter man and sells the ones with really good rolls. He said he's made a shit ton of money. So I was kind of curious about that. I want to know what happens when you have a solid relation with the collector. Like, would he give more gold? Maybe. It's a good question. Or stay around the edges, don't go in the middle. The middle is just going to be a mosh pit. It's going to be like one of those rave movies, or movies. It's like one of those, you guys ever watch those like clips on, sometimes they're on Twitter, or they're on Facebook, or they're just like random clips of like a, what are they called? Like a mosh pit at like a metal concert. People were just throwing elbows and roundhouse kicks and shit into the crowd. Like breaking each other's noses and like choke slamming people, and like everyone just like lets it happen. So I don't know. It is fucking entertaining to watch. Like they need to make more of that content. I will watch it. I just feel like getting a camera into one of those mosh pits is a dangerous fucking job. You will get fucking kicked in the throat. It will happen. Please die. I thought he was gonna die there. Good metaphor for ruins. Oh, man. I have some stories, man. Oh, fuck. It's crazy shit, dude. It is crazy. I've made like 40,000 gold off of crafting. Yeah, that is nuts. That is nuts. 40,000 gold. They increase the amount of ingots needed to craft weapons, and they don't show up as often with full good rolls, so it's not as profitable anymore. So they nerfed some of your crafting. I know you guys said don't go to the middle, but kind of curious. Usually, I like being around bridge. I feel like bridge always has some nice escape routes. I might break this down. Hit it. I break this with bow, right? Yes. I'm gonna break that just in case. A little bit of lag or something there. Oh dear. Mosh pits. I watched some of those things and they're kind of nuts. They're like very nuts. I'm from the middle, like the country, like that amount of people in one area, like, blows my mind. And then they're all throwing elbows and haymakers and stuff. It's just like fucking shocking. Sure. We have a falchion user. Probably some PDR fighters, right? Oh, I thought that was a player. Ready to aim this bow in his face. I don't want to go up top. Break the boxes. I know. I was thinking that too. Good shot. I think he hit the... Did I hit the skelly or did he hit the skelly? These guys look a little spooked considering it's only one guy with a bow. Bard. Some of the hits that security takes are pretty harsh too. I imagine. Like, if they ever get out of hand, like, what happens? Like, how do they ever break them up? Is it just, like, last man standing, like Battle Royale? Like, the metal music just gets louder, and they're just like, well, you're on your own if you're in the middle of that thing. Good fucking luck. got a clean shot here. Just pissing these guys off. Oh, they're really scared though. I'm really just one guy. Kind of surprised. Your YouTube stream died? Oh fuck. Hope you're doing good. Nice to see you, Martin. Hopefully everyone's still alive over on YouTube. I apologize. I had my stream just straight up crash earlier. No drop frames, nothing. Just over. They don't know it's just one guy. Yeah, true. Dude, I don't know what happened. Somehow my OBS was running. Everything was perfect. Like my uptime did not change. No drop frames. Both streams just disappeared. So I'll make a little bit of money from selling stuff. I just want to see what's there and like what sort of weapons are like. Logics, man. Enjoy your vacation. You do not need to keep gifting. Thank you so much. Cabs is usually here quite often too now. So we will appreciate that. See the little guy popping his head up. Now they know it's one guy. Thank you. Could be dead here. I don't have many escape routes. Let me open this door as well, just in case. Ah, yes. Invispot. The Homelander with the cow is perfect. Yeah, it's one of my favorite shows in the past. Like, if you think of, like, best shows made in the past, like, 4 or 5 years, what would be your guys' like, picks? I think, like, most recent, like, show that I've watched in the past, like, couple of years would have to be probably The Boys. I don't watch a lot of television anymore, though. I mean, Game of Thrones would have been the show of all time. They kind of fucked that up, didn't they? First 4 seasons were the show. Seems hard to believe, but moshers are really good about picking people up. But security usually says no moshing. But bands and DJs know what they're doing when they play certain songs. They're like, oh, people are about to get fucked up. Play the song. What is everyone being so passive? Where'd these guys go? Oh, there they are. Open this portal as well. I have to be passive, like I'm 1v3, but I just want to get involved. And no one else is really that interested. The portal's still there. Could have gone down in my... Oh, there we go. Nice. Shit. My bow aim is not what it used to be. That was a headshot. Wasn't so bad. Hit another guy there. Shit, I needed that headshot. He just ate a cracker. Fuck me. I have to go. Maybe. Yeah, he's holding it. I want them dead. Damn it. I want that guy dead. I have nothing really to risk there. It's just kind of fun. Shit. Oh, he was so close to. Little. Oh my god. What am I witnessing? This is fucking normals. Holy shit. I have never seen that many traps. If I hit that shot, the bow shot, anywhere on him, he dies. Honestly, he got so lucky being behind that friggin' torch. I have never. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 traps. He probably already placed a couple, right? These were the guys I was fighting earlier, pretty sure. Maybe it was this team. We had him dead. So dead. If he didn't have like a snack back so quickly, man. Does not run the trap perk. I can't believe he's like they're this invested. Look at this. Truthfully though, okay, like if you're playing like 3 campfires, Jesus. If you're playing like a little bit with your friends and you want to have some fun, I feel like trio, goblin caves, trio runes, all this stuff would be a lot of fun. And if they're like just going into like PvP, they're playing kind of passive against one player, but if they were going in just PvP, it is probably the way to do it. No real risk. Play a couple hours with your friends, have some good fights, call it a night. You're not stuck in an HR map against gear that you don't have time to grind for. You're not going to sit all day and trade, trying to build a kit. So, I do understand that approach. It would be a lot of fun. I think the game is at its best sometimes with shittier gear. Just for like those little moments sometimes. Man, if we had to hit a bow shot on him, why'd I buy 2 recurve bows? I seriously think we were doing fine there. We hit some good headshots. First guy got wiped out, and then we had decent enough HP to kill the second guy. Just couldn't land enough hits. Iron. I think you can craft traps with silver ingots. Iron. Nice to see you upgraded. Bahon and Nessie, nice to see you back. Welcome back. Trio Goblin Caves is missing revive shrines. If those are put into the map, it'll be pretty good for anything aside from solo. I'm curious. They're supposed to be building like a new Goblin Caves, right? Like a new Goblin Caves map. It's kind of interesting. It's a bit unique. I did not expect them to be saying anything about that. It's kind of silly. If they're gonna like keep trios on it though, maybe necessary, right? Like, do you guys think the data is just telling them that way more people play solo than trio? Because most of the changes have been basically to help trio players, right? So, or solo players, sorry. You feel like the data is just like really skewed? What exactly can you craft? Silver ingots for legendary weapons. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna get... Oh, wait. Maybe I will if I get the gold ore. I wouldn't be surprised if over half the player base solo at this point. Something tells me... I have to go back and look at some of the data. I'm pretty sure it was like 60-40, and I mean that was like... That's like a soft estimate. I think Wisecope might be right with like the 70-30 might be closer. Yeah. I'm pretty sure during the playtest it was like over 60% of the players were solo. And that was when like that, if I'm remembering correctly, that was when you didn't even have like a solo map. That was like 60-some% of the lobbies of like 60-some% of the players going into trio queue or just normal. The only queue you had, which was Howling Crypts, over 60% of them were solos. So I wonder how much it's changed with new options for all the solo players. Because I'm hearing a lot of like frustration from trio people. Like trio, HR, bossing people and stuff. With some of the stuff. But if they're making those changes, it must be supported by some sort of data. They know something, right? Goblin Caves Trios, let's do this. You wanna do Goblin Caves Trios? I've never done it. Let's do it. I don't think we'll have true number until we have 3-level dungeons. I want that to come back. I would love to test that again. I would love to see, like, a solo self-found. The crystal ball is giving me 1 weapon damage, Mike. Also, welcome. It's something that we tested before in the past, but it wasn't actually giving you the weapon damage. So it said weapon damage. I think Jay did a video on it, but it's like a kind of troll video where he used, like, Manosphere. But he wasn't actually getting the added weapon damage at the time. This time, it's actually working, and we tested it. So, if you have a blue one, you get like 3 weapon damage, and they made the movement speed a little bit better. So it used to be minus 25. So me running this, Arming Sword and Crystal Ball, is the exact same movement speed as Falchion Castellan. But I'm getting 1, maybe 3 weapon damage. I don't know if it gets any higher. Someone told me the legendary one doesn't work for some reason. The one that you can craft. But yeah, it's definitely an option. If you're into just Arming Sword, maybe even just Falchion, using your primary weapon only, which is mostly what I do with my Slayer Fighter anyway, unless I'm using Short Sword. It definitely works. Definitely works fine. I don't feel that slow. I can just run around with Arming Sword. And use Adrenaline Rush, which I think works quite nicely because you're going for all damage, as much damage as possible. I just like Adrenaline Rush too. It feels very exciting. Okay, this is a trio. This is a spawn over here, right? I don't really want to do Centipede. I don't want that to be my end. The ice map, I believe it's possible. Ice map's gonna be cool. If I ever decide if I'm gonna do a follower sub trio or duo night, I haven't really decided on that. That's a good question, though. It would be kind of interesting. I don't think, like, does any other streamer ever play with their community like that? Or sub trio thing? Difficult. I think everyone would be really scared of just, like, something bad happening, right? Oh, 3 teams of 3, so it might only be 6 other people. Oh, so maybe I'm taking up a spot, right? That's right, they mentioned this. They mentioned this in the podcast. It's actually a lot more spaced out. Is that... Did you say Yami, or is it Yumi? I've seen a bit of his stuff lately popping up. It's weird that the 3 only shows on Legendary, but the best offhand weapon damage you can get, which is probably why. Probably why it doesn't work. It's like intentionally kept away from everybody. I'm hearing nothing, which is weird. There's usually a lot of players by now. Like if this wasn't, this was a normal goblin. What the fuck? He's hurt. This is so funny. It's like Duck Hunt on Halo or something. When you're chasing people. He gets smoked by the magic missile. There's no fucking way. No way, dude. Oh my god. That's so funny. Oh god. These poor guys. Just trying to fucking mine. Jesus Christ. That's so worth it too. It's so funny. They didn't stand a chance. They were struggling, man. Once I seen the rogue split apart, I'm like, oh fuck. They were struggling. I was like, he's gonna be an easy kill. On to the next guy. We just filled him full of arrows. The wizard couldn't really get close because I already hit him so much earlier. So he was like struggling to get close. They got debated so hard they did. They all ran different directions. Like the fighter went this way, the rogue took the shortcut, and the wizard was like fucking around over here for a while. That's why I found it so funny. It was like one at a time they approached me. Is this ruby silver? They're also getting pushed by getting wiped by solo. Didn't even feel like that difficult of a fight. Might be a little more difficult. If they knew what they were doing, like I should die there. They had no range though, right? Longsword? Fuck. Avengers, disassemble. He's opening the door. He got fucking cartwheeled. That poor rogue. These guys know what they're doing. This is a buff ball. So dead. Fuck me. Viking Sword's so crazy to reach now. I couldn't get a good opportunity to fight this guy. He just kept getting so close. Took a ton of these too. Fuck. That was a fun fight though. I just needed to land. I landed an arrow a few more times. Viking Sword feels very strong. It slows you down a lot more. Like, I wonder what the on-hit slow is. Because it feels like once you get hit by the first one, you're always getting hit by the second one. Like, always. Because the second one comes out so fast and the reach is pretty decent. And once he hit me once, it was over. I just got a little too close. Still, I think this is a friggin' fun game mode. Here comes the buff ball. Yeah, this is a really fun game mode. Trio Goblin Caves. Looks like a lot of fun. Like some of the fights, it's like a more condensed Howling Crypts, right? But it doesn't feel too populated. Like, you know, there's a couple teams coming. You're not like swarmed like you always feel in Goblin Caves with like mobs all over you, players all over you, shit happening constantly. You can kind of take a breather, which is neat. Definitely a different vibe. It's interesting though, I think we were the one solo against two teams. Wonder if that's how it always worked. As of recently, I'm sure he'd be down for a potential collab. Pretty sure y'all would hit it off. Yeah, I've always like considered doing collabs, but then I always just like my schedule is always fucked up. And I enjoy like just like how easy it is to chat with you guys when I'm here solo. Weapon damage on Crystal Ball, I'm almost positive you don't get up to 3 until you get a legendary one. Okay. Yeah. They changed it when they fixed it. I think I read that already, but I think I didn't understand what you meant. Oh man. These guys knew what they were doing. See, that's the difference. Well-coordinated team. They're buff ball, 150 HP, white-geared. I guess he's got a blue gear. This is... I'm not gonna lie. I was a little surprised they did a Viking Sword buff. Did anyone think Viking Sword was bad? Nice to see you, Big Skillet. Enjoy your evening. I didn't feel like Viking Sword was that bad. I felt like it was good. So I didn't really see why it needed more damage. Anytime I see a Viking Sword Barbarian on Slayer Fighter, I'm fearful. He's gonna have pretty much the same damage per hit and way more HP and decent speed. Did it based on numbers of players using it? Interesting. I feel like every barbarian was using it. What else do you have? No one's using horsemen's, no one was using hatchet. It was like Viking Sword, Lantern, and Warmaul, and that's been like forever. So I just like I'm kind of confused. Maybe it just wasn't performing well. Maybe barbarian. I don't think barbarians like struggle like any other weapons are really a struggle in melee. It's just that they can't get into melee easily. Like that guy he was hasted, he was invised, he was protection potted. I just couldn't get around him. Could not. My freaking camera, my little my baby monitor's almost dying. Shit. I can't believe that. Yeah, I don't know if they increased it much though. I don't think it's that drastic. I just was surprised. A little surprised. Only equalizer at this point is bear trap. Truthfully though, like if I was an actual ranger there and had some traps set up, we can win that fight. You can swing that fight in your favor with one good trap. Fighter, you're kind of you're struggling to bring down the HP of that barbarian. Especially with a cleric on his shoulder. Still fun though. It's been a while since I've done like 3v1s. I do enjoy them. It is exciting. Let's do this. That seems okay. What do we got here? Goblin case again? Let's try one more. I think this one might go a little worse. We got a shittier sword. Fuck. I need a better arming sword. Thought I had like a white one in here. Did I toss it? I think I tossed it, didn't I? Shit. Whatever. We'll do this. Warhammer is nice. Maybe I should have used the Warhammer there. Then I would have to like just trade blows with the barbarian. One thing about arming sword, it does have some nice reach. Mike Zing01, thank you for the follow. Sorry I missed that. I've been screwing up tonight with the streaming. I missed some follows. I apologize. It's nice to be back here though. 30 people hanging out is good. I'm gonna try to get more on a schedule. I'm gonna have to chat with the missus and be like, look, for at least 2 or 3 hours a night, we're gonna try to schedule something. I just don't like being so loud in my house. We'll see. Viking Sword was pretty bad for a while, and it's the only viable barbed one. What? True, but I feel like the reach needs a little buff for it to be relevant. I feel like its reach is okay. Funny how Crystal Ball gets a buff and it's better for fighters than it is for warlocks. Yeah. Me pooping. I know that name's supposed to be Am I Pooping, but the first time I read it, there was like a me pooping. I'm like, oh. A me pooping, like friend pooping? Interesting. But I think you corrected me and it's like, am I pooping? So. Friend shitting? The greatsword comes out, things will change again. Greatsword, that was hinted at a while ago, wasn't it? Wonder how much different it'll be from like longsword or Zweihander. Yeah, Manny, that is so true. Crystal Ball gets a change, and it's better on Slayer Fighter than Warlock. It's funny. We're gonna find this in a team. We need to give ourselves some outs now. One of the models in the game? Oh, nice. I feel like if we get through this room, they'll be in that open one, right? Someone will be. I should loot some chests as well, because I do need a better sword. See, arming sword over Warhammer, that first swing right there would not be connecting with these. I'd have to get way more, like way closer, way tighter, which is, can be a problem. The reach on arming sword is nice. Ryan found it? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that was a long time ago, wasn't it? Yep. Holy shit. Now that's a fucking bow. Plus 2 weapon damage, plus 3.1 physical damage bonus. Jesus. Let's test this puppy out. Lunar G. Nice. I just can't believe I found it in a normal. Oh, imagine. What the fuck was that? Blue longbow. Imagine finding that. Longbow is probably the best bow again, right? Damage increase. Another strange one. There are people on my right. I don't have a good escape route here either. Oh, okay. There we go. Yes. I tagged one of them. Got a ranger, cleric, bard. Isn't good. Fuck sakes, this ranger's fucking me up. I have no door here? Oh, this isn't good. He's already back to full HP. I had to scratch my nose. Fuck's sakes, I lagged. No. No. One arrow is all it's gonna take. No, where'd he come from? No. I did not hear that goblin. Nowheres did I think there's a goblin sitting there. Son of a bitch. My bow. Could have rushed him, but I was one tap. And he had the shotgun perk. Interesting. It's so hard because sometimes they aggro onto you when you're on that lower step, and they come all the way up from the bottom. Catches me all the time. It's just one of those things that just never think about. Like, you think about the ones up top, you think about the flying mobs, but the one tracking up the stairs, like 2 flights of stairs, and then pinning you in the middle of the room is, oh, brutal. Damn. I should have just kept running, I think. Maybe across the other side and through a door. Shotgun with longbow is a lot more intense recently. I suppose. He was hurting me. He hit some good shots. Range. I was kind of focused on the bard, trying to whittle him down. We did kill one. We just need a warlock kill. There's no warlocks anywhere. There's like no one playing warlock. Insane person running bind, I know. Bind didn't, bind kind of worked, right? Kind of worked. These are some good teams. We got a longbow fighter. A wizard. Wait. A warlock. Finally. And then what else is on this team? Cleric, yeah. It's pretty cool though. I do think this is neat. I'm glad they added this, truthfully. Should be able to play trios on Goblin Caves. It doesn't work as bad as I thought it would. It's not as big as a bloodbath unless you're really looking for fights. Unless you're really looking for fights. I have seen bind using a guy running over wall spikes and no more player. It sucked too. I hit the trap. I thought I had a decent jump over it. But I didn't make it. And that cost me. That cost me like another arrow worth of damage. Which meant I couldn't really re-engage on the ranger that well. Small mistakes. We'll get better. Trios and Goblin Caves isn't a bloodbath, but it's so cramped, and you basically need a cleric with res shrine. With res, because no shrines. That being said, as unbalanced as it is, it's chaotically fun. It has been good. 2 or 3 games I've played so far have been fun. I've seen bind... a lube. Sorry for more typos than usual. Hands are super shaky from COVID. Yikes, man. Streaming midwinter. We moved inside, so I'm in my house right now. So it's actually too hot. Like, I'm actually feeling, like, way too warm. I was streaming most times at, like, 10 degrees, like, Celsius. What was that? I gotta do some math. What was that in Fahrenheit? Celsius. No, not Celine Dion. Celsius. Fahrenheit. 10 degrees. I wanted to say like 50. Yeah, okay. 50 degrees. So I was streaming like most times like just over 50 degrees, which was nice. Look at the leathersmiths with rune gloves and dark pants help fighting wizards. I was gonna do a build like that. I wanted to do a build where like they're only good on... They're for Druid. I did not notice this. And I can't use them on Fighter. That's kind of dumb. So I have no magic resist gloves on Fighter class. I can only use it on Barbarian. That's strange. Trios and Goblins. Okay, so I've been watching you for months now, and I gotta ask, what's with the... Oh, the fighter on the left? It's for my region. Yeah, low-res fighter. It's for my region. So you can't see what region I'm playing in. Yeah. A lot of streamers do that. So I decided to do that. I don't know. I've never really had any situations where I felt like I'm being tracked or hunted, but I never take any good gear in, so like, what's the point? Someone's gonna come in and take my freaking like gray arming sword? Congratulations. Most times people that stream snipe me, I think, have been like a few rogues a while ago. It just gave me more people to fight early on. Expecting a meme answer? Yeah. Dark leather pants, whatever they call, are solid. Just the move speed is a downer in my opinion. Where are these things? Oh, right here. -10. It's not bad. Okay. Oh, I thought I was looking at cloth pants. I thought these were cloth pants and these were dark leather. These are -10. Yeah, that's a little rough. Just for like, let's just do a quick little thing here. Is there any other MR we can build? It's like no other MR we can build, right? Is that the only MR we can build on Slayer Fighter? I'm pretty sure it is, right? Would be nice to see the maps. Helps learning. You mean like my camera too? Yeah, I can move my camera. I'm not too like, I'm not too like hell-bent on stopping all that stuff. I usually move my camera most times. Just tonight I haven't really been paying much attention. Maybe the boots? What boots is it? They used to be rugged boots, but you don't get that anymore. So the only way to have any type of MR is It's literally the pair of pants. That's it. It's so strange. It doesn't even make sense to me. It used to have boots, and it used to be riveted, not riveted, these gloves, reinforced. So reinforced, oh, dashing boots, right. You're right. Dashing boots. So it used to be reinforced, gloves had it as well, so you could have a little bit there. Do I have a pair of dashing boots? No. So you have dashing boots, which gives like, what, 10, I think it is? So 22. Don't think there's any gloves anymore, because these ones you can't wear. And then there was always the Barbuda, or yeah, it was always the Barbuda, which was like, this is like one of the highest amount of MR you can get on like the lightest piece of gear. 25 MR is like the highest you can build. Even Templar only has 20. And you're sacrificing 18 movement speed. With Barbuda, you're only sacrificing 9. So anyway, I remember I tried to build so many MR builds and it just never worked. It's just impossible. Runestone gloves, yeah. I don't know why fighters can't use runestone gloves. I don't understand. That is kind of strange. I seriously thought we would be able to. Especially if it's like a magic resist item. Like, what? It doesn't give you any other stats. What would be the harm in that being for fighter? What are they worried? What are they afraid of? Fighter's gonna be able to build 10 more MR on top of like the 40 or 50 it gets from Dark Plate and a helmet? Most people aren't taking this helmet. Anyway, interesting. I hate autocorrect. Darling boots. Ranger can wear all of it, and Barb can wear most of it, so you can get magic resist to like 87. Ducking autocorrect is right. My friend he builds PDR just tries to get enough MR to get 0% reduction, so he basically doesn't take extra damage from mages. Pretty rough when you have minus 20 or something, yeah. I'm always like interested to see like what I can wear for light gear, because I almost never wear plate. So I thought copper was pretty cool. It's nice that these padded leggings are now Vigor. I feel like Vigor is just like the thing to build on Slayer Fighter. You have the best options at building it. Like rugged boots, padded leggings. Even if you had to go riveted gloves, you get some strength out of it. There are like the reinforced gloves have Vigor. You get max health from from a tunic. You can build a lot of HP. Like decent HP with a pretty cheap setup on Slayer Fighter. Weird. You feel like it'd be dex or agility or something you're like going for. Make yourself like fast and agile and going nuts, but you're kind of already fast and agile, so just basically build max health. That is it. Yeah, reinforced gloves. Like, let's see, what do we got here? 2 Vigor boots. How much HP can we get to? Just quickly. Copper light. And then what else? We can't build a helmet, so we get the headshot reduction. And we could do leather cap, which gives you Vigor as well, actually. This would give you 2 Vigor. Isn't horrible. And then you throw on some Vigor rings. We're already at 115. So let's see. 3 Vigor. 2 Vigor. 3 Vigor. This is a nice pendant, by the way. I like, my mind is working so fast, I'm like so excited or something, I like can't even talk right. I won this off a guy a long time ago. I was playing High Roller when I wasn't streaming. I was just playing a bit after work when I had like half an hour. And I was like, geez, I'm gonna keep this and show you guys. Because I thought it was really good at the time. I thought it was kind of nice. Is that a good pendant? PDR Slayer Fighter with like Gamison and reinforced gear with armor rating affixes and stuff. I've tried to make it work. Copper on the Blue Lizard looks so nice, yeah. So we're at 133 HP. Yep. And that's without like just throwing like a max health sword on there. You get like what? 3 4, 5, 6, like 8 or 9 more HP off that. That'd put you up to like almost 150. Maybe your offhand is like a crystal ball with plus max health. You're at like 100 and you can get to like 160, 170 HP pretty quickly, I think. And look at our movement speed. 300 movement speed. Yeah, we press sprint, we're at cap. Beautiful for lock, yeah. Anyway, that's like my build I would go to. If you're doing like, if you're trying to like min-max your Slayer fighter, I would go pretty much Vigor across the board. I wouldn't like, it also makes Adrenaline Rush obsolete because you're gonna get more healing from Second Wind having 150 HP. So basically you should be running Second Wind. And then the perks are kind of optional other than basically those two, really. Projectile resistance is good, combo attack's good. You've been well behaved this year, and Santa asked me to give you a promo code for 10 viewers. Copy and activate it. Oh my god. Thank you, Santa. You son of a bitch. Fuck. This is a good learning thing for me. How to ban people. Nice. It's a bot, I know. I remember I used to stream, I streamed for a couple months back in, like, 2019. And I'd have, like, one chatter maybe here and there, and most times you'd see, like, this big message, you'd be like, oh my god, someone's here. And it's literally just a bot being, like, some bullshit. I had many of those days. But yeah, this is, it's not a bad setup. Go Vigor. You'll be fine. But really, who plays High Roller anyway? Who's even doing that? Aruvian, thank you for the follow. Can we just note how sad a temporary promo code is? Yeah. Okay, have you guys been, like, checking out the Dark and Darker category? And there's been a guy, it's like Dylan something, I think. And he has, like, a botted stream. Yeah, you have, like, a botted stream, and it's, like, 600 to 1,000 viewers. It's even has botted people in chat. Just, like, making up gibberish. Like, put that grandma to bed. Or, like, saying just random fucking texts and lines. And I go in there every once in a while and chat. It's just so, it's so bad. His bitrate is so fucking trash. You can see the individual pixels on your screen like giant blocks. Like he's playing, like, Lego. It is crazy. And it was, like, a couple days, like 3 or 4 days of this. There was, like, hours where he was just on Elden Ring. Getting held by, like, the lady that holds you and, like, gives you her blessing or whatever. And he was in the Dark and Darker category. So crazy. Yes, yes, Phantom, you know what I'm talking about. It was so crazy. And, like, no audio or, like, he wasn't talking. There was nothing. He must literally be like a kid. The only thing I could think is, like, a kid. But he somehow set up, a donation thing. So it was, like, a legit, like, it looks so legit. Like, donate to this charity. And, yeah, it was so weird. So very weird. Very, very weird. I couldn't believe how long he lasted. Like, how long he was on. This was, like, multiple days of him being on the category. I would go in the chat and be like, best stream ever. And it's just fucking hundreds of bots saying gibberish shit. Like, you got him that time, boss. Put that kid to rest. And it's just like, they're like spamming emotes, but the emotes weren't even, like, real emotes. So it's just, like, random text all chained together. Is D&D ever gonna get on Steam? I hope so. I seriously hope so soon. I wouldn't say I hope so soon. I think, I guess the sooner the better, but, really not, we're gonna do this, maybe. Let's do one more like this, just for fun. We could do, let's just go try to kill a warlock, maybe. Parents' credit card? Maybe, yeah. Maybe he had his mother's credit card. I was super weirded out by that stream. I noticed they made up half the category at one point. Yep, I know. The game had 12k viewers even without Steam. Imagine how many more play if we had Steam storefront. I know. Imagine the server stability, like the sales and stuff. Concurrent players would go way up, so they can invest way more in their staff, so we'd get faster content. Yeah, I'm excited. Once Korean court case is done, I believe Iron Race needs at least 2 to 3 more months, then it will be ready for the masses. Yeah. Like, how long? Like, what do you guys think the lifespan is of Dark and Darker? Like, what are we talking here? Are we talking, like, 5 years? Tops, right? And then it's maybe new things have entered the category. Other publishers are starting to do maybe things better. Like, how long? So maybe 5 to 7 years? Yeah. Because, like, you think of a game like Tarkov. And, how long has Tarkov been around? Is that a Ring of Courage? Damn. The game definitely needs a few more things and a bit more polish, but it's getting there. It is getting there, yeah. I'm just here to kill a warlock. Okay. Game needs a tad more content and a bit of balancing. I think most of the player base is in agreement that the game just needs more stuff before it goes to Steam. But I think at the same time, if it goes to Steam, we get more stuff faster. Because then they go to like when they start selling copies of this game, they just start like increasing everything they do. Like they've already started to increase their dev team. They got a new office, so like some changes are going to be around the corner soon. Like quicker changes are going to start happening. Didn't they put in the patch like they just got a new office? They're expanding, all that stuff. So that's like just happened. I think it happened later than they maybe were anticipating. Because I felt like they were saying that for a long time. They were like, oh yeah, we're gonna have like a bunch more people soon. Well, we just have no room. They were saying we have no room for a long time. So hopefully things start getting pumped out a little faster. I really hope so. Constant updates, keep things fresh. Yeah. Definitely will need it. This looks so crazy. Who would have thought a week ago I'd be doing... For fuck's sakes. The problem with Crystal Sword. Son of a bitch. Not Crystal Sword. It's a problem with fucking Warhammer. Sorry. Crystal Sword in my mind, seeing Crystal Ball. Who would have thought I'd be doing... What the fuck, man? I'm not used to the range. Gotta be really careful with that fucking range. Warhammer... Who would have thought I'd be doing Warhammer Crystal Ball, not Crystal Sword? Yeah. We're gonna go back in here though. I just heard some plate. Gobbo landed, and Gobbo fucked me up. Oh, fuck me. Of course it doesn't hit. Son of a bitch. He must be 1 HP. Little bastard. Yeah. I thought I had him, but his second win saved his life. Little bastard. We missed a swing there. What's he got? 25%. Just enough. Huge. Ah, so close. Nice to see you, Soapy. We blew our load too, like adrenaline rush, jumping in there, swinging like a madman. I had to go for his speed because of the super riposte. And still, it's what does us in, basically. We can move a lot faster. I'm actually pretty slow there, like minus 25 and minus 15. He's a TTVer, yeah. Next one has literally provided no evidence against the studio in Korean courts. It looks like another shakedown like the US case. Yeah, I haven't... Has anyone, like, been catching up with, like... any of the court stuff? I haven't heard any news. Maybe just because no one's really been sharing it, but... Alright, we'll go back to the basics here. I just want to kill one warlock. That's all I want to kill. Feels like everyone's waiting on one peg to make a video on the court stuff. Yeah, true. It's been radio silent. Whatever happened to Derp? Derp's still making videos? I saw he was making videos there for quite a while. I haven't seen his videos in rotation for a bit, though. New maps at least to last more than 5 years. Yeah. I feel like it's gonna need more than, like, just new maps. It's gonna need, like, loads more content. Like, new dungeons, new goals, new team sizes. They're gonna have to really, like, switch it up. It can't just be, like, 3s and solos on rotation, PvP 24/7. They need some interesting stuff. They did hire a lore master, right? They hired a writer to write some more. What the fuck's this thing doing anyway? Nice. Oh, nice. 2 hit. Lovely. Crystal ball OP. They're gonna need to add some stuff, like real, like, intense shit. Like, maybe solo self-found, maybe, like, continuous dungeons with, like, 3 or 4 separate dungeons going from one to another. Massive raids. Weekend game modes. There's a bunch of stuff they need to do. I mean, we're talking, like, years from now, though. He was being a dickhead, that con. I hear footsteps. Sometimes people spawn down. We'll go this way. Easy decision. 1v1 arena sort of thing. 1v1 arena or, Okay, here's what when I first started playing Dark and Darker. It's a warlock. I have to kill him. I need this. I used it too early. Anyone else in there? Shit. The mobs take this kill and be so pissed. Please. Little bastard. How's that door even still there? My question. No, I don't want to go in the spider room. Fuck that. Where's it coming from? I'm stuck. How many of these fucking things does he have? Yes. Santa Claus. We did it. I thought for sure mobs were gonna kill him. I thought for sure. Okay, yeah, so back to what I was saying. When I first started playing Dark and Darker, I was playing Mountain Blade Bannerlord a bunch before Dark and Darker come out. And then this game was trio only. And everyone was spamming, like, the Discord. Like, we need solo mode, we need solo modes, we need this. And, one of the comments in the first Q&A I literally looked at after, I think it was playtest 3. They basically said, we are looking at other PvP game modes, like an arena, for people that are solo. And I immediately started drawing conclusions like Mountain Blade Bannerlord. I even made a video on it. And how awesome an arena would be with, like, betting and unique items being, like, stuff you get. Like, there can be different rewards. I don't really know if I should be letting this guy live, but I'm kind of talking a bit. And you could bet on stuff, you could spectate stuff. You could have, like, certain tiers of loot only tournaments, like green only, blue only, certain sword tournaments, like arming swords or ranger only, anything. And just make it like a thing that happens for like an hour on the weekend. Or maybe a couple hours. Or maybe there's like a quest line you have to do in the week. And that quest line gives you access to the tournament. So there's like a really hard set of challenges you have to complete. And then through the week you complete those. And on the weekend you can enter tournaments. And you get like 3 entries or something. And you're like, wow, I'm gonna go fucking grind some shit through the week. Make sure I get access to the tournaments. And then we're gonna do some PvP in the tournaments. You know? I would love that. I always thought it'd be really cool. It reminds me of like Weekend League, you know, for like FIFA gamers. Oh. Where you do shit through the week, get you access to like the kind of competitive game mode on the weekend. Anyone that really wants to be like a true tryhard can do that shit. Prove themselves against the best. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing here, man? Oh, okay. Rangers aren't so bad. I did kill my warlock, which is basically what I came here for. Maybe then you'd use the gear in your stash, maybe. You should see it. It's looking pretty nice. Not too often you see the skeleton skin. Oh. Who's mining anyway? Oh. Fight. Okay, they won't fight. I'm not getting involved. Too many friends. I kind of want this chest. Not gonna fight that one. You took his arrows? I did too. Shit. Never even thought. I was like, ooh. Ooh, piece of candy. Yeah, you should see the stash. I definitely have a hoarding problem. I just don't play high roller, so I haven't had much time. I feel like I need to be like in a good state. Like, I need to have played a bit recently. Ooh, campfire. Feel comfortable with the weapons I'm using. I just haven't played enough to do that. Or else I'm just going into HR, like, wasting my time. What the fuck is this? Why am I even... What am I doing here? There we go. Why do I even need this stuff? Strictly for Slayer, Crystal Ball. Yeah, so it's giving me +1 weapon damage. Which, on a headshot's 2 damage. And if you think about it, I'm only... I'm only losing about 5 movement speed over Castellan. So I'm getting like free weapon damage and 5 movement speed. Penalty. So not really free weapon damage, just weapon damage. You can get like +3 weapon damage, I think, on the blues. Which makes it kind of nice, because you're moving just as fast as a falchion Castellan dagger is. Yeah, it always had the weapon damage, but it never worked. It was always there, it just never worked. I thought it was like intentionally kind of like that, but oh shit. This guy's struggling. He got hit by the slow. He's fucked, isn't he? Yeah. You can sometimes jump it. Sometimes. What's going on here? Where'd the fighter guy go? Oh. He dead. Crystal Ball is usually used by casters. Exactly. Yeah, it should be a caster item, which they're trying to make it a little better for casters, but truthfully, they made it, like, functional. And by functional, I mean, like, it's actually decent on Slayer Fighter. Yeah, it's not horrible. You're getting weapon damage, like, you're getting something out of it. Where Castellan, if you never use it, you're basically just getting a weapon that gives you your Slayer and dual wield perks. So at least you're getting 1 weapon damage. It's something. To answer your question, as far as we know, the case is just drowning in paperwork right now. As to why Derp hasn't posted in a while, he had personal issues come up and recently some health issues. Shit. Fuck, man. Derp was like the guy. He was the lore master of the lawsuit. I really enjoyed listening to him. I enjoyed some of those, like, positivity around his streams for a while, too. It's kind of a shame. Things just kind of died off. It's really difficult. Like, I've been saying this about my YouTube. Derp had a very consistent very consistent content, right, for a long time, and it did very well. And once you start switching, like, once you switch and, like, fuck with that algorithm, where people are now like, this isn't what I'm used to, I'm not clicking on that. It takes a long time to build it, like, build shit back up. And my YouTube's, like, fucking rapid fire, random shit, whatever I want to create. I have never created, like, back-to-back consistent videos about anything. I don't think, other than maybe one permadeath, where I did, like, part 1 and part 2. Maybe. I usually always mix shit in. Yeah, we just don't have any reliable sources to get information from Korea right now. We have to rely on news articles and translations. You should try some high roller games just to build up a kit and empty your stash a little. I think tomorrow night will be HR. Tonight was like getting back into this. Chatting, talking with people, enjoying Dark and Darker for a bit. Yeah, I haven't really played much. I think in the last 2 weeks, maybe 5 or 6 hours. Like, maybe. That's basically just to make that video. But yeah, my stash is a little bit loaded. Yeah. The problem is, when I was doing like HR, I would leave with a whole bunch of gear. Because it was worth it for a while. You go into Goblin Caves, break a bunch of boxes, you have like 6 pairs of boots, 4 pair of pants, and you're like, well, I'll keep those for later. And then you do that 5 or 6 games in a row, and you're like, oh fuck, okay. Too many boots. Way too many boots. If you're not dying, but really, there was a couple days where I played this off stream to get to, what was the rank called? Pathfinder? Where it was just rat mode. You just walk around, you avoid people. Sometimes if you have to avoid, go for it. No one really wants to fight. They just want to get to Pathfinder and then stop playing HR. The people that want to fight are the people you should be running from. Like, they're like full gold, purple, whatever the hell it may be, and they know they have an advantage. At least when I was in there. This was a while ago now, so. Like, oh, that guy's being real aggressive. He is fucking loaded. Anyone else? They hide and run. Yeah, he's a really great guy. Well, that's like Flowtag. He just started streaming and got into a car accident. Oh, fuck. Jesus. Flo? Is Flo the guy that plays with Augustin? Yeah, the quest is done. Oh. You just explained my life. The quest is done. Right, we killed them all. Lovely. I really didn't think I'd find a warlock again. Easy. Excellent. What's the next one? Survive in the dungeon. Oh, this is kind of useful. We can do this easy now. Excellent. That's a lot of candy. That's a lot of potions that I have no fucking room for. Jesus Christ, Santa. You fucked me. I'll keep these. My god. Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna have to do some HR tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, see, the thing is, I don't really want to play HR Goblin Caves on this class because I know I'll get into like a losing streak, and then I'll have to grind back up to Pathfinder. Or just fuck around until I get Pathfinder. I might even just do duo. Like, duo HR. Doesn't matter. Crypts, Ruins, or Goblin Caves. That'd be fun. I feel like we could have some success. It's gonna be challenging as hell, but it could be fun. What else? Oh, attributes. Nice. Flowtag was rocking with Soma and was #1 ranger at one point. He is fine now, but hasn't come back to streaming yet. Damn. Shit. #1 ranger. I think he was Goblin Caves ranger too, wasn't he? That's really sad. I had to take a huge break from streaming just because life was so busy. Look, I think I'm gonna call it. I know it says like 3 hours, 30 minutes. But, I actually had 20 minutes on top of that because of... My stream just died for some reason. Still don't really know what happened there. So it's been about 4 hours, which is a good time. My battery is like literally pretty much dead on my baby monitor, so I need to plug that in. And, yeah, this is the first time. It's just me and my child. Kind of weird. Usually my wife's around, so when I wake up in the morning, it's all on me. Crazy. We're gonna eat some friggin' oatmeal, that's for sure. Well, look, once again, thank you guys all so much. Peppy, glad to see you make it. Phantom, always around. Aaron, over on YouTube. Kira, everybody. Wise Goat, Arrogant, Random, Soapy, Ember. Really, really awesome to see everyone back here again. 30, like, 25 to 30 viewers, it's really cool to see. Considering I haven't streamed in, like, consistently in weeks. So, very, very kind for everyone being here. I feel like we have a good platform with, like, a lot of really cool people in this stream. So it's quite nice. Trust me, every day I'm thinking of ways, like, how can I do this more? So, I'm pretty much, like, standing in line getting coffee thinking, like, how can I make cool content? Okay, maybe we'll try something different. Like, you know, it's always trying to do something differently. Like, how can I build a different build on Fighter? Now we have something a little bit more unique. We just need the game to start giving us more options. That's all. And that might be coming soon. Like, very, very soon. Warhammer's nice. It's kind of nice. Are you ending stream already? I am, sorry. Yeah. 4 hours. 4 hours is pretty good for me. After a day. It's called Holiday Hell. With scheduling, you could do a mule run. A mule run? What's that about? Anyway, yeah. Thank you all so much. I will be back. I'm hoping tomorrow. I really am. We'll see. I hope so. I hope it works out. I'm gonna try to make some changes. I'm not as busy now. My second job is done. So I am free from that. Basically before I was working like Monday to Friday, like 8 till 4:30, but I'd leave work like an hour early to go work the other job. So I'd be like 8 till like 9 o'clock was the time to get home. And then I was up at 6:37 because I'd take care of the baby for a few hours before I left, just so my wife had a break. So I was doing like 6:30 till like 10 o'clock basically until I even got to like look at my phone or like enjoy the internet. So I missed like a large gap of time away from content. Character mule? Oh, I get it. Yeah, I get it. I don't really use mules. Yeah. Yeah. Well, look, thank you all so much. I am so impressed with how this went. Appreciate you all. Definitely keeping alerts on. Hope to see you tomorrow. I hope to be here tomorrow. I used to be really good at keeping the Discord updated, but I started to feel bad just not being around. So if you want to join the Discord, we can at least chat, and I do upload videos and shit, so you'll get all the notifications. But if not, I will see you when I see you. And thank you all so much. Bye, everybody. Cheers.